No, I don't, you know. All right, on three. 1, 2, 3. This is 12 of Sleeper Podcast, episode number 16. We made it to 16. Kari, you were around for episode 16 of the regular pod too, right? When we got you on, I think so. I think you're on for that.
Yeah, you know better than
Like
me.
20 something. Yeah, I think so. Well, I don't know. I lost track of numbers. I'm going to start just not even numbering these anymore. We have a special guest, our first woman guest. Like, wait, do you do pronouns and shit? Or
No,
like,
call me.
all right. Nah, look,
There.
You gotta check. You gotta check the.
Yeah,
Yo, I got
days you have to. Some people get crazy about that.
I got checked so hard. Pause for one of those things. This girl, like, I was like, I said, "Are you guys ready for this meeting?" Right? It was all women on the call.
Yeah.
She checked my pronouns are she, them, that, and all this. I was like, "Hi." And for the rest of the meeting, I didn't even say her name or anything.
Just skip.
I don't want to. Yeah, I just. Are you okay with this? I was just like that.
But like, go ahead, put your mic for me, please. Like, go ahead and just mute your mic for me.
But like, yeah, some of that stuff got out of hand back then when people were on that. Now it's like I think a lot of people are very passive about, don't even care.
No, some people
Look,
get crazy about it, but it's too much already. It's
I know.
not good. People get crazy about it for no reason.
I'm the type of person that's gonna be like, "What is your name?" Like, how about that?
Not even
What's
that.
the name?
Well, if the name is like Billy or some shit, then you gotta make sure that say if the girl and her name's Billy, she get all mad because you're talking to. I don't know. People get angry over the dumbest shit. I just don't have to anymore. But I do ask. I'm actually considerate enough to ask because I do try to cater to people's um preferences. Yeah, especially with stuff like that. Now I'm just like whatever. We'll talk about it offline. But yes, Imanic, right? I guess that famous. What is that? Your nickname? Is that your real name? What is this?
That's my nickname.
All right, where does that come from?
I don't normally tell everybody this. There's only like family and like close friends. My real name is Erica, but I'm Emonic because I don't like people calling me by first name. Even my job, they call me by my nickname. They don't call me by my first name.
So your pronoun is Imanic.
Yeah.
That's what you
I like that.
Is that the way it even goes? I don't even know. Oh, Imanic, we won't call you Erica, but that is what it is. So wait, where'd you get that nickname? Where does that come from? These like
I guess I don't know. So many just call me out of nowhere. It's like, okay, you look like and starts with your name was starts with an E. So instead of saying Eric, I'm just calling you Emonic, and I just stuck with it. So that the whole time has been
I thought that was your rap name.
right. Everybody thought
right name, right?
Nice.
Yeah. Wait, are you Puerto Rican?
I'm a mud, honey. So my dad is Puerto Rican, Philippine, and my mother's Italian and French.
What? You Filipino? I'm half Filipino too.
I was gonna tell you
That's
after cleaning your eyes.
Yeah, my mother. Well, she's half Chinese too, so I have like my eyes are a little more slanty than the average. But I look Polynesian. Some days I'll look like a Mexican. Some days, yeah. But I'm more. I take on to the black side a lot more. When I had hair, I had a fro. It's all good. But I could pass any given day of the week. Like sometimes people think I'm white if my skin in the wintertime. Nah,
No, I say like Chinese.
not white.
Not
It's the
white.
Chinese.
I look more white than you. I look more white than Puerto Rican.
I'm just messing around. The car swears I want to be white or something.
I mean,
So
if the sneaker fits, I'm missing.
I'm the blackest man you know. Anyway. Anyway.
Maybe at a Republican National Convention you were.
Not even close. Not even close. What was that? I lost my train of thought. So I'm gonna guess you're from Queens.
Yeah, Jamaica.
What? Okay, I lived in Queens Village. That's where I grew up. I grew up in Queens Village, right around the corner from me. I think, right? That's the suburb around the corner.
So where you
Queens
stay?
Village. I live in Ohio now. So I lived in New York.
Oh.
Well, I married a woman from here. We moved here 2 years ago, but we were living in DC, and that's where Bakari I met on the internet, but he happened to be from DC. He followed my YouTube channel. He's very good at DMing people and getting.
Biggest mistake I ever made.
Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, you just suddenly became a member of a very influential podcast. But I grew up out there, Queens Village. We used to be down Jamaica Ave all the time. I moved back to New York and was living in not Astoria. Why can I get this? I lived off of Queens Boulevard. This is like 2013. That was the last time I lived in New York. I moved back for about a year. Oh my God. Austin, where's Austin Street? Near,
71st and Continental down that way, right?
somewhere. Yeah, I lived close enough to where they have all those, I guess there's a
Stores?
mall. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of stores there. And right near that big Target off Queens Boulevard. I could walk there from my old.
Not that close to Queens Center Mall.
Yeah, I lived over there in 2013. Then I came back. I proposed, like, I met my wife in DC. I moved from like 2003. I moved from Long Island. I used to live in Long Island for a long time. Moved out to DC, Maryland area. Met my wife right before I moved back to New York, and I moved back for her. Then we got married, and then spent another, I guess, 8 years out there, and then we decided to buy a house in Ohio. And that's where I've been ever since 2023, I guess. But yeah, I miss Queens. I used to love, like, especially when I moved back and was on my own, because my family, like living with your parents and living in New York is different from living on your own, right? So when you're out there, and especially in this, oh man, I love the boroughs are so much better than living in Manhattan. I've lived in Manhattan, Brooklyn. Obviously, Queens is my favorite. I've never been to the Bronx, which is weird.
Crazy. I used to go down there sometimes for parties younger, but it got too crazy over there. I can't be.
Oh, you used to step in other boroughs for parties? Yeah. Like Brooklyn, I like Brooklyn because my family's from there, so I always had family, and I knew I knew how to navigate Brooklyn. But the Bronx, Harlem too, I knew, but I did not know the Bronx for shit.
Yeah, Harlem lit too. 145th Harlem is a good spot too. Everywhere in New York is a good spot. You just got to know the right people and know places. For New York, it got crazy. It got expensive. It's not how it used to be.
So you live in Queens still, or you?
Well, I'm saying Jamaica, Queens, but now I live in Sunnyside. It's okay. It's quiet.
Sunnyside's cool. Yeah.
But I'm not used to that quietness. I'm used to the rowdiness, the craziness, But if you ever Google Jamaica Avenue now, it's not the same anymore. It looks so different. They don't have mama. Yeah, that's the problem. They don't have stores. They don't have nothing. The only thing that's left there is the Jamaican beef patty spot. That's it. Everything else is not the same. Nope.
Oh damn. Damn, I have to go back and visit. I wasn't, even when I lived in New York, I didn't go up Center Ave that much. Maybe drove through or whatever, like on my way to somewhere. I used to spend a lot of time in Long Island City, and obviously on the Boulevard. Anywho, enough New York talk. No, that's cool, because I see you all up those Queens hats. Like every time I go on your TikTok or Instagram, and now your Instagram, I see it.
Yeah.
Queens. You wearing Queens right now?
I got it right now. I got my Queens too.
Okay. I need to get a clothing. What do you make? Oh, wait, do you have like a clothing line or something? Because I saw your Instagram page, a lot of stuff.
On the side, I used to do clothing line. So I used to call it Empire Stars. I used to make t-shirts and hoodies. But now that I work a lot, so I have 2 jobs. My full-time job, I'm a chef at Cheesecake Factory. And then on the side, I work at Kids Foot Locker, obviously because of sneakers, right? So that's what I do. So when I can, I used to do clothes. And I'm also like an ambassador for different brands of clothing. So they give me like a lot of free hats and clothes and a whole bunch of stuff.
Dang. Super busy.
Yeah. And then I got a family, I have a wife, I have a son. Like I'm everywhere, man. I don't
with it all. Dang. But okay, so it seems like, now let's get back into the main topic at hand, sneakers. You are an OG, it seems like. Like I feel like you've been doing this since you was a child. So like
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, for real. So what's your first memory of a good?
But like besides Jordans, and obviously everybody rocks Jordans. My thing was like Calcanai. Yeah, I remember Calcanai sneakers and clothing that like Reebok.
I know the brand, yeah.
All that stuff, like the 90s. I'm a 90s 80 baby, so I'm gonna be 39 in September. So yeah, I'm
46.
So my parents, I grew up around, their era on good music, good everything, clothing. So I like what I like. I like the hip hop. I like 80s. I like 90s clothes. Like to this day, I don't care if a sneaker costs $200, $300. For me, I'm not gonna buy it. If I could buy a shoe that looks good and I could rock it, that's what I like. Because most of my sneakers I wear is red and black because that's literally what I wear.
Yeah.
So like I like Nike SBs, but I haven't got into it for me to be like, okay, I want to get into it and buy that one. I like what I like,
Mm-hmm. That seems to be a sentiment with a lot of the people we've been trying to connect with. Like, as they said, unique personality around that shit, not hype beast thing. Because I'm so tired of that shit. It got me when I go, coming from the YouTube culture and interacting with some of those guys, it kind of this is weird. Kari knows too. It's just like these guys are all like I said, clout chasing. Not all of them, and I'm not throwing out names and shit, but just like a lot of clout chasing, a lot of like, oh, we're like quote unquote brand ambassadors, even though you buy your shit from somebody or some sneaker store lends it to you just because they got followings. And a lot of this stuff is just like, ugh, I'm just tired of looking at it. And then when I got on TikTok, that's when I started seeing the real heads. That's like it's crazy. Like there's a lot of like real sneaker collectors on there, and I just got it. Like I guess the algorithm's pushing a lot of it towards our page because um like I said, like through you, Drew, a couple other people that are kind of intertwined. Like you got a little circle. I see you tag certain people on some of your posts, and we obviously always show love, but like I started getting more of those types in my thing. I'm looking at all this content, and people are just genuinely having fun with it. Like I guess it's supposed to be, and not trying to make content for money or a sponsorship, but more so like, hey, this is dope, like you said, and we're I like what I like. So like you said, mainly Jordans. I think I'm in that phase of my life right now too, where I went through that different phase where I was rocking a lot of different sneakers and like right at the pandemic era because I like that stuff, mainly like different basketball shoes and stuff.
Yeah.
Now I'm just straight up retro Jordans and a lot of SBs, and whatever in between that I kind of like, whether it's new models and stuff. But like what on a like you said you wear a lot of what you said black and red or whatever. What else from a fashion standpoint? Where do you kind of put yourself when it comes to you just like hip hop or you like girly girl? What do you do?
Oh, I'm far from girly girl. Maybe yeah, could find me a couple years ago, then yeah, girly girl me. Bro, I don't even know the last time I had a dress and heels on. It's been 2 years, 1,000 years for that.
Wow.
For me, like I don't know. I just get dressed to impress myself. I don't get dressed to impress other people. Like, if I go like to like a bar or whatever, I'll wear sneakers. Or if I go like the dinner, I'll wear some like dressy boots. Not heels, but like dressy boots. Or like nice button up or a polo. Tees, I just wear them if I'm home or if I'm going out. But like if I'm gonna go out or show out, yeah, I'm gonna get dressed to the T. Cause that's just me.
I think everybody's like, I'll throw in a suit. I have to. I hate wearing suits, but I got like 10 of them.
Yeah.
Like,
Sure, that's 10 more than I got.
you ain't got no suits, sorry.
I got like a suit. But that's something I said I was gonna treat myself to, like a solid rotation of like dressier wear. Cause most of the time, like a lot of people say streetwear is a lifestyle. For me, like it really is. Like I don't get streetwear because it's trending or a celebrity wore. It's what I've been wearing. That's what I'm most comfortable in. That's my aesthetic. So
Right.
I gotta have a suit ready when somebody die or somebody get married. So
That's the only time you pull it out. And my wife is one of those socialites. No matter when we were living in DC or here, we always went to those things because she was a lobbyist. And now she kind of does that still now, but those things is always like, everybody's dressed up. You might see a politician out or whatever. So it's cool. I play both sides because I have to. But it's like, it is fun. But I love, like, for me being old, like an old head now and having, we keep saying adult money. That's what Drew kept saying when he was on. He was like, yeah, now that I got adult money, I get whatever I want. Do you feel like, yeah, I mean, there's no pressure, right? Like right now, it's not like you're wanting something, you kind of just get it. Plus the fact that you probably get a sick discount over there at the little Foot Locker. You wear chicken size still?
Yeah. So like where I'm
Lucky.
a size 7Y, obviously grade school. Or
Oh man,
like in
save
Mexico,
$40 a pair.
I save a lot because sometimes it was like a month ago they have $500 credit. So let's say
Yeah.
500 credit. If a sneaker was like $80, I only pay like $30 for it. Like I went crazy because but most of the sneakers I wear them. Some of them I save just to save because I don't want to ruin them. But some people be like, oh, you got to wear what you buy. But for me, I don't care for that. I will wear them when I want to wear them, and I'll keep them to keep them. You know what I mean?
Do you dabble in resale?
I
You
used
have
to.
to admit it.
So there's like this. I don't know if you ever heard. You heard of Whatnot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I used to be on there and I used to go crazy selling stuff too, sneakers and all that resale. But I stopped because there's so many other people doing it. But it's be the big platform people that do it, but they get so greedy. They get crazy. Like they just and now they start selling fakes. There's nothing wrong with fakes. People
Oh,
could
yeah.
rep fakes or reps, whatever they could afford it. That's their that's what they like. But for me, I wouldn't wear reps. Even though all our sneakers come from China, I still want to wear it. But if somebody gave it to me for free, I'm gonna wear it because it's free, right?
And you don't ask no questions. You're just like, whatever, looks real enough, right? I'm the same way. So I don't trust everything's a rep to me unless I got it straight from Nike
Yeah.
or straight from Foot Locker or whatever, because you hear about these things passing through StockX, GOAT all the time, right?
Yeah.
I sold a pair of Yeezys that I got off of Yeezy on StockX, and they said it was fake and sent it back to me.
Oh shit.
I was like, what? Do I have to put the receipt on? I didn't have a receipt, but like I bought those off of Yeezy, and you can't even you let tons of fake sneakers through. But you said this one's fake, which I know I bought from, so it's like the authentication process is all fucked up. Everything is like, it's so messed up with that side of the culture on the reselling side. But I totally agree with you with that. Like, live your life. I used to, I don't know if you saw the post. We just put it up on the clips today about, I used to have a little beef with it. Trollmageddon, right? The guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the homie, man. I fuck with him, but he kind of enlightened me to this shit. He's just like, look, man, I only hate on these people because the resellers made the culture bad. And Hypebeasts too. You think about it, like, if you're willing just to show out and show off for what's hot in the moment, and just not rock what you like and all that stuff, you kind of like not even. Why are you even here? Why are you doing it?
Right.
You know what I mean? You're spending money on garbage, really. Like, I mean, I get it for the aesthetics. You want to look like you're, rocking the hot shit right now, but there was something about it, like, or when I first started getting back into the culture part, me buying all the the retro stuff that I missed out on. My parents would never buy me Jordans when I was a kid. Never got a pair of Jordans. They had money. They did okay for themselves, but they would not spend $100 on a pair of shoes for me because they're like, what's the point, right?
We're gonna mess
See
it
what
up
my friends.
for kids.
Yeah, exactly. Or we go on vacations, we do all types of stuff, but like that type of thing wasn't their thing. As I grew older, as I became more like self-conscious, fashion conscious, and all that, it started with a bit of nice clothing. We all back I wanted to get polo and stuff, so I started rocking all types of polo, and then next thing I'm like, okay, oh shit, I remember Supreme. I remember all the skater kids used to like want to wear Supreme and Stussy, and I started buying more of that. And now I'm at the point where it's just like, yo, I could like especially with shoes, I double up on everything. Like these Shattered Backboards, I lost my mind because I wasn't into shoes in that era. 2015, that's when Kanye was doing this thing. Wasn't into it. But I see them now, and just hearing the talk and like and people saying like, oh, this is a grail and blah blah blah. Now, getting it in hand and then now everybody's bickering over the leather quality, and then we find it's so stupid. Like I got the shoe.
Everybody thought it was gonna sell out right away, and some of the sneaker apps that I have, they're just sitting, and because it's not like the one from 2015. It's different. It don't look the same. That's what everybody keeps saying.
I heard it. Well, this is my personal opinion. Did you got a pair yet?
Yeah, I got a pair. It's at Foot Locker. I gotta pick it up.
Okay, so I've had it for a month now because I got it off of End or whatever. When I got it, I paid the what was it, like shipping and shit. I get it. I'm looking at the shoe. It's beautiful. The leather is supple. It's soft. It's better quality than most of the Jordan ones I've been buying for the past 3-4 years. So I'm like, y'all mad because it ain't buttery soft right here on this panel? Like that's what people have been complaining about. That midsole panel or whatever in the side. I'm like, it's soft enough. Like shit.
So to me, it's like your shoes are made to be worn. It doesn't matter what it looks like. If you like what you like, wear it, and that's it. Everybody complain.
Yeah.
This whole sneaker world industry about getting sneakers, selling sneakers, what's hot, what's like, everybody goes crazy. Like that people be really arguing about, oh, your shoe is better or my shoe is better. No, it's what I like and what you like. Like that's it,
Yeah.
There shouldn't be a battle about that. Like there's whole other stuff going on in the world and people go crazy about what sneakers you're wearing or what hat you're wearing today or my hat's better. Like, no, if you like what you like, I like what I like. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. And I've been so like I don't. Like I said, I just do whatever I want. I'm so like stuck on like Supreme, and I've been buying ever since I discovered Supreme sell shit online, which was like 2019. So I just every drop I'm getting something, and I like whether it's a T-shirt, a hoodie,
Wow,
shit I haven't opened.
They got good stuff, but the problem is every time I try to go on to buy something, that shit gets sold out like nothing. The only thing they really have available online is like your t-shirts, socks, and boxers. Like, the Nick made stuff.
Yeah, you gotta catch the drop when it happens.
Yeah.
I'm always 11 a.m. every morning that they have the seasonal drops. I'm in there. I already kind of I follow that Supreme, the supply, whatever the fuck it's called, Twitter. I look at what's coming out. I'm like, I'm going straight for that hoodie, that jacket. I got some dope jackets I haven't pulled out yet. But it's just weird because
bubble, right? The bubble jackets. The bubble.
I got the North Face ones. I got I got a couple of North Face ones and a couple of they did this bomber coat with this fur. It's super warm. Like it had like this faux red fur lining inside. I just all the stuff that like this is like super obscure or colorful or like whatever. And mind you, now they're starting to get more of a their reputation's coming back more, and people are like things are selling out. So it's harder to get stuff, but that there was a sweet spot. I think it was between like 2022 and 2024 where like you could go on Supreme and buy whatever the fuck you want. Never sold out. And then when that end of season sale comes, there'll be some really, they'll take $30-$40 off or something, but shit. Like you're paying $160 for a zip up hoodie and it's marked down to $120, you feel like you're walking away with a steal. So it's like,
that's a big steal. Better than Spake's like $400-$300. Yeah, that's a big steal.
Yeah.
Big steal.
Yeah, so I'm happy with really like from like, for you can call like Hypebeasts, whatever. Like I kind of that's the only thing culturally that I fall into when it comes to that type of stuff. Other than that, do you rock shit like Hellstar, or do you like stuff like that? Like those type.
I like it, but the problem is it's overrated. So like I wouldn't actually waste my money on it. Like if I didn't have my family and we have expensive, then yeah, I would buy it because it's a lot of money just to buy a freaking shirt or a hoodie. That's how I look at it. To me, that's a lot of money because one, I live in New York, right? I have a 19-year-old son. He goes to college. My wife, I got a family. So it's like, if I live somewhere else, if it's better for me, then yeah, but I live in New York. New York is expensive, bro. It's high up there. It's crazy.
When I was living out there in Queens, like,
Hi, welcome back.
Yeah, sorry. So my neighbor got an order for me, and he was at the door rapping. I'm like, bro, I'm like doing something right now. Like the fuck. Yeah, like I was gonna let him, like I was just like drop it off, but he couldn't hear me through the ring doorbell. I'm like, yo, just drop it, bro.
Oh, I know where I live. I live in Rego Park.
Mm.
Off Queens Boulevard. Yeah, right down the street from Nolan. I keep forgetting the name. I keep thinking Astoria or whatever. Now it's Rego Park. I used to live in Rego Park. Anyway, I forgot what I was gonna ask you. Oh, we were talking. You mentioned something about fitted hats, and I wanted to talk about that actually. That's why I cut you off.
Oh, yeah.
For talking hat.
I want to talk about fitted caps because when you were talking about sweating out hat, like I like wearing fitted caps, but I'm a bigger person, so us big people sweat a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the minute you sweat that shit out, it's a wrap. Like, and then when you clean it, the shit gets a little,
This warp,
the firmness. Yeah,
it ain't the same.
But in the rim, you got to put like a paper towel. I still do that. I don't know if anybody else still does.
It doesn't work. The sweat goes right through that.
Like you like
don't sweat like me.
You being a New York native, I'm surprised you don't put the little towel under the joint and then
I haven't done
or do rag.
Yeah,
Little do rag on under that.
I'm surprised you don't do that, bro.
Nah, that's too much. I wear a size 8. Like 7 and 7/8 is perfect for my head, but I can't fit enough. I can't put a do rag on that. I get a size 8. I look like Fabulous in 2001. The shit keeps falling over my eyes. It's too big.
Oh, you got the T.I. King joint going on.
Yeah, and I can, that's cool. Why doesn't nobody wear a hat tilted to the side like that anymore? That's dope. I want to do that. I'm gonna do that.
I guess they both that era.
They grew up. They start getting their right sizes.
I'm tilting it right over. It's gonna be right over my eyebrow right here. Just tilted. That next episode.
You gonna get a Nelly, you gonna get a Band-Aid under there too.
And then after that, you got to put the 3 cuts in your eyebrow, trying to wall out.
Bam. He light skinned enough to pull that off. I can't do that.
Could.
You could do that.
I've done designs before. When I had you.
But that's what's like 6'9" brow.
I don't know about the eyebrow because that's gonna be. I don't know. I got nice eyebrows. I don't want to fuck them up.
Yeah, you got like thin, delicate eyebrows.
I don't have to get them groomed or nothing, man. My wife is jealous.
You and your wife go get threaded?
No, she gets her shits all the time. She look crazy. Like, I don't know how much you put into your personal care. Well, like,
Wow, I just got my shape up after 4 months. I did my eyebrows.
you got your eyebrow. Yo, when they come back from the salon with those eyebrows, my wife look crazy. I like because they dyed. I don't know what it is. They're always darker. And I look at her. I'm like, look, what the fuck is that?
Or now you can start
couple days.
after you get them like wax or what do you call it, threaded. Now they can start dyeing them too. The same thing with their eyelashes. Some girls they dye their eyelashes now.
Yo, that threading shit look like it hurt.
Oh, it hurts.
Oh hell.
First threading? I didn't think so. I thought it was.
Have you ever seen somebody get threaded before?
I rather get
Eyebrows
wax
are
than
nice.
thread.
Bro, they brace for impact, bro. They be in the chair. like they getting their body beat. Yeah, and then it's like that's another thing. They be in the square dead center of the mall. It's like public humiliation.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the women who put in that effort, bro.
That's a lot. Behind.
Nah, there's a lot of work. I mean, self-care is crazy. I saw this post on social media about that shit. This girl had some guy on the podcast, and she was like saying to him, we put so much into our self-care, like hair, nails, like getting extensions, fake nails, painting our toenails, fake tans, all this shit. Why can't y'all, like, if you're going bald, why don't you just go put some Rogaine in it or go get some hair plugs? Just, and the guy was like, I don't care.
I was literally about to say, the brother don't care enough. That's all it is.
Yeah, and I'm like,
If you're getting bald, just shave it off and call it a day. That's it.
yeah, but look, I want my hair back. I stopped using it, but I was on some hair growth shit, trying to grow my hair line back, and it made me feel weird, and these things mess with your libido and shit. And I was like, nah, I'm done with this. And I'm seriously considering getting going to like Turkey or something and getting take
A lot of
hair. They pull the hair from your ass and put it in your head. It's like it's whatever. Like
How much hair do people be having on their ass?
there's a lot of hair. There's hair all over your body. It gets replaced. Usually they take it from the back of your neck though. Like anything back here, or if you have hair in your beard, they just bloop, 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 bloop. It's a long process, but it's like reseeding a lawn basically, right? So it works, and the follicles grow back, and you have hair for the rest of your life.
I mean, Turkey got Wi-Fi. You could do the podcast from over there. Go for it.
I don't know. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. I just don't want to go make the effort, like traveling across. You see them go. We talked about it with the BBLs. I don't know if I was talking to you about that shit. Someone else telling me. Oh, my brother-in-law.
But see, now you don't gotta go to Brazil to get a BBL though. You can get that shit locally, in state.
Well, they go over there to get it cheaper, right? You know anybody got BBL?
Of course I do. I know a whole bunch of my own girls do that shit, but I don't look.
Where they get them from? Do they go to Brazil and shit,
Brazil, Colombia,
Mexico?
down the street? They do it everywhere these days.
Okay.
But it looks fake.
Down the street.
Not literally down the street, but there's something.
Like around the way, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know. Like, look, Nicki Minaj did it. She'll look good no more. Kim Kardashian, Little Kim, all the ones that they look good.
Nicki look good. She gets her shit like I think she had it redone a few times to make it look better.
Don't look good no more. I'm sorry.
She went OD.
I think people's like body types have changed, right? Like what they like. Now I think it's more, and this is, you could blame maybe the WNBA on this, where they like the more athletic looking women are more attractive because of like these athletes and shit. Like these women tennis players, these WNBAs. There's a lot of good looking women who have just a healthy athletic body type, and you didn't see that wasn't the thing before. It was bikini models and video girls was like standard, especially on social media. Now you're seeing a lot of these attractive women playing sports and doing stuff, so more. I don't want to say it's natural because a lot of them, they work out.
A lot of it is proportion too. Like seeing that wide hip and that snatch waist, it just looks so, for lack of a better word, artificial, and it just and then it became to the point where just because you can do something don't mean you should. Like you starting to see girls get asses so crazy they taller when they sit down. So it's like, damn, sorty. Like, it's not even convincing. It's like when dudes get those fake biceps. It look like they just stuffed a bowling ball in their arm. And it's like, bro, come on, bro. It don't even look proportional.
Yeah, I think people got tired of looking at that shit, especially on social media, right? You seeing all these like BBLs and stuff, and it's kind of like, Kanye out there with girls with these huge breast implants. It's like, I mean, at one point in time, when it was, and this is that I'm talking from a male perspective, right? And I'm looking at back in 80s and 90s when a woman who was built like that was like, like when J-Lo came around, like, damn, she got a wide, big butt. She wasn't do that.
But she took her ass.
She looked good.
For the what?
She took her ass. Yeah, well,
Yeah, I remember in Selena, when she did the movie Selena, her butt really looked like that. It was that big. But then she ended up taking her shit out as she got older. But she still looks good now. But
she left that removed from her butt?
Yeah.
You serious?
If you look, yeah, I'm dead serious. If you look through,
I thought she just started working out.
No, I mean, of course she's gonna work out, but you can't work out and lose your ass like that. Jennifer Lopez had a big shit. Her shit look good.
You know what? I have to go watch Selena again because her ass was like crazy
Yeah, and now
fat. Yeah.
back then it was
When she was the fly girl too on Living Color. I remember that because she used to. Yeah, her butt was really big. Harry, you was a little baby when that shit came.
Yeah, I'm just listening to that. That's when I'm like
3 or 4 years old.
I remember Homie Don't Play That and Fire Marshal Bill, but that's it.
Yeah.
I wasn't watching. I was watching Power Rangers back then.
I watched Power Rangers too, but the originals, right?
The OG, of course.
Yeah.
I got a Jason helmet in here somewhere that I got out of a thrift store.
Helmet. My dog Truffles.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, I have a cat. Well, you ever eaten pets?
Oh no, they just like kids. So hell yeah.
They're expensive too. The fucking dog food. Well, my cat food, the cat litter, all that shit's expensive.
When I saw pet health insurance, I said, "Oh hell no."
It's only $20 a month what we pay, but it's like no, when you have to go in for checkups, or if to get like she had an issue and I caused it. She was eating these stale dog treats and they were hard as a rock and they messed with her digestive. She chewed through them, but they were like little pebbles running through her little tiny intestines, and she had some diarrhea that was a little bloody, and we got scared. We thought she was dying, and I realized it was me feeding her these rocks like that. They were shaped.
That's why your ass don't need no kids. That's what I did.
Well, I didn't realize it.
Make sure you check all the dates on everything.
Well, I just checked to see if the shit is like firm because she's a little baby dog. Then they were already a little firm, but they got stale and it turned into a rock really, and she got hurt by it.
See that right there? I barely go to my appointment, so taking another living creature, shit, that dog would be dead fucking with me.
Nah, but they're like kids. They are really like kids, and especially when you grow that attachment to them. Cats and dogs are so like, they're just like very human-like, in their mannerisms. They'll lay around with you, they'll look at you, they give you those eyes and shit. It's very interesting. Now, since we don't have kids right now, this dog is like perfect, but I think it's prepping us for that moment. She's been with a
Doomsday prepper.
hopefully, depends, man. I don't know, man. This world's crazy right now, man. I don't know what's. I mean, we were just like we've been holding off on having kids ever since Trump got in office. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like shit. The nigga from The Apprentice is the fucking president. What the hell? I was like, let's wait a little bit and see how this goes. We've been waiting 8 years, and what is it going on 12 years now for this? So it's
You better start
crazy.
soon because everything's getting all prices going up on everything.
Oh, I don't mind that so much. Then like just
She rich. She don't care about that shit.
I have no money. I'm poor.
Okay.
Nothing. All I have is a bunch of sneakers. That's it. I spend my last on sneakers.
You joke about stuff like that, but there's people that listen to the show and that's in this hobby that will say that without being sarcastic.
I'm not being sarcastic. I spend my last on sneakers. For real.
Your wife will not allow that. I know she would not, bro.
I mean, she don't control how I spend my money.
I mean, it's also Zip and Klarna. You could do prepaid. You don't have to pay now. Okay.
Yes. Split it up.
I never heard of Klarna. Affirm, right? Affirm's one.
What?
Right?
You've never heard of Klarna, fam?
No, I don't. I just pay for it.
I mean, it's not even. I'm not even saying if you use it, but like, shit, that's everywhere.
Never heard of
I
Klarna.
used it and it works wonders because you don't have to pay right away. You can wait 12 months. You can wait.
Do they charge interest?
No.
Yeah, they do. Sometimes Klarna does. It all gets
If you split it in 4, they don't. But if you do like monthly,
or
they
12
do.
months.
Yeah, they do it that way.
But just gotta be on top of it. Just make sure you pay your shit before you go. You know what I mean? Mess it up. But that's it. That's what I'd use.
Fam, I ain't gonna lie. I've used it.
Really? See?
I don't want no sanger.
And then I use a credit card and I pay right off.
When you in a tight budget, you have to use it. That's it.
It's the strategy. It's a strategic maneuver.
Yeah.
I know that. But I don't really spend that much on. I don't buy like expensive shoes. Wait, you talking about like on the resale spots? Does Nike take that shit?
Nike takes
Everybody
it,
takes
stock
it.
at. If they have a method of entering a credit card, Amazon will take it. Like that's how I bought my like really expensive computer monitor. I was like, I'm gonna split. You just like even like
Things.
that's basically what it is. You either can split it in 4, so every 2 weeks they hit you, or you could do monthly, or you could do 12 months.
I love doing the financing part because I end up, it splits up the payments, but it keeps me on my budget. So it kind of says like, oh, I didn't spend, because I have a budget. I try to budget things. I give myself $3,000 a month to waste on bullshit. And now I've been buying all this audio video equipment for the studio. And I think I spent like 4 G's, but I financed most of it. So I'm just paying it off in sections. But like my wife is
Flexing.
nah, but
It's okay, bro.
I'm sorry. It's not a flex.
You
It's an investment. It's part of
There's videos in your house.
Yeah, this is it right here. Like it's all this shit. Got the lights, all that stuff. I made it. I purposely said to myself, if we buy a home, I need a space where I could be creative. I need that because we was living in this apartment in DC. And Kari, I wish you came over to my spot. My office / guest room. It was the guest room. It had a big old bed in it. Oh, a queen size bed in it. It was the biggest room in the house. Yeah, it was the biggest room. I think maybe second. No, it was the biggest. And it was wall to wall sneakers, a big ass desk that had all my like cameras and things for my YouTube, and just sneakers everywhere. There was like literally this much space to like. Oh, you're not seeing my hands. There was a tiny bit of space for me to walk in and out of there, and it was crazy. If we had somebody stay over, there'll be like a big thing of sneakers on this shelf that was in front of the bed, and they were like, "Is that gonna fall on me?" I'm like, "Nah, it's probably it's tight." Yeah. So people used to be like, "What the hell are we doing?" We never had people like really stay over like that or anything, but yeah, I said never again. Now I have 2 sneaker closets, and this big space with I have 2 desks. There's screens everywhere. There's a TV behind me, a TV atop of here. This is all this creative shit just to keep me focused on that and productive, which is fun. I love it. Really, my brain opens up. I smoke a little something, pop a little something, and I'm just zoning out. Try to chase the colors.
You do this full time?
No, I wish. Nah, I got a real good job that pays me well, and I run a marketing agency. So I have a lot of we work with a lot of record labels and stuff, and that's how I'm connected to like influencers, musicians, brands, and everything. I just kind of keep it low key because with this stuff, I want to kind of build my own platform.
You don't want to mix. You don't want to mix.
Yeah, but also at the end of the day, I don't feel like I'm big enough. Like I want to be able to like like he was saying, flex on them when I have like that bigger platform or just the right type, like cosigns and whatnot. It's just right now it's more so growing it and having fun with it and seeing where it goes. And once something hits, I'll be like, all right, cool. Maybe I'll leave all this shit and start just making money off of the brand. You know what I'm saying? And like Kari over here is here for the ride because he's talented, brother. I want to see him do whatever the hell he wants to do. This is the only reason I'm doing a sneaker podcast right now. I deaded this shit 2021 we was doing this, right? That's
Something like that.
2022.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I stopped doing it. I didn't click with my old the co-host. And it was for me, it just wasn't the type of stuff I wanted to do anymore because sneakers was more so of a hobby, and talking about it for X amount of time. Like we spent 2 hours talking about sneakers. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? Why? You know what I mean? I get tired. I know we could do that, but come on, I'm on I'm on a text message thread with these guys. If you see what we talk about, like you, me, Eddie, whoever, it's so much. It's just so much. And then sometimes I'm left out of that conversation because I'm a new. What did Eddie call me? A
New booty.
New baby booty or something like that. Sneakerhead.
New booty ass nigga.
Oh yeah, new booty ass nigga. I'm like, damn, I was partially offended, but he right because. Yeah, I'm 46 years old, but I just really started getting into the culture in 2020, 2019. And they keep calling me a reseller because I triple, double up, and I know the economics.
Because you resell, though. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I know the economics.
Ain't nothing wrong with mix.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. People who don't cop or people who don't got the money to cop afterwards get offended by that word. Don't be offended. 'Cause-
you get man, 4
Like-
pairs of them Travis Scotts, and you're like, how'd you get them? Retail.
Like the resale culture is the reason that people who miss out can go and get something that they missed out on. Because the alternative is it's gone forever.
Yeah. What's the
Nah.
alternative again?
They don't get shit.
Somebody.
Yeah, like you just don't get it. You know?
True. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm just happy to be here and be able to have conversations like this. So now that we're all familiar with each other, we're all besties. We do this little section that we bit off another podcast. Shout out to the homie Sneak This Podcast, Greg.
Just listening to them. I listened to them this morning.
Greg did the solo joint. Do you listen
Yeah.
to like sneaker podcasts?
Once in a while, not every time. I'm mostly listening to music.
Okay, like there's a sneaker podcast you need to check out. I don't know if you're ready to this Sneak This podcast. There's 2 guys that live in Arizona.
Yeah,
They're great.
it's a go.
That's really like they're really about the culture. They're the guys that were like outside. You know what I'm saying? Camp outs, and they've been
And they like legit friends, so they just talk about life too, and just like you could tell they're into sneakers, but sneakers not their life.
Right.
Like they're grown ass people that still got day to days. They got family, they got jobs, they into sports. So yeah, shout out them.
Yeah. So we I got a chance to be on their podcast a couple of years, like 2021. We went to Arizona. I drove down to Phoenix from Scottsdale to get on their podcast. It just happened to fall in between. Had an amazing, but I was more like mind you, these guys are just 2 regular dudes, but I was just like jaw dropping and awe because I'm such a big fanboy of their shit. And just because they like the personalities, right? Like you have that good connection. We're friends now. Like we're cool. We don't talk to each other like that. But Greg and George, shout out to them. They inspired a lot of what got us to where we are now, and like how we kind of want to structure the pod versus how other sneaker podcasts are structured. So, but we did steal a lot of the way they do content. So they do this thing called pickups. All right. So what you picked up in the last 7 days? Highlights, lowlights, and let you, since you are the guest, let us know what you picked up in the last few days.
What did I pick up? Oh, the Jordan 4 pizzas. Have you guys seen those?
Yeah, like the girls'
I
school.
thought that was a custom. When you put that shit up there on the thing, I was like, I never heard of that. I thought it was a custom, but
Nah, I
grade
picked.
school.
They only came out in grade school. Remember, I
Mm.
told you I'm a size 7 wide, so I was like, okay, I got that one. And pretty much, what else did I get? I think that's it. I try not to buy so much because I feel like I don't have space. Like I have shoe cases, and then I also have sneaker boxes. And then I got a pair of New Balances, but I paid only like $40 because of my discount.
There you go.
So
Yeah, she was talking about her discount at the baby Foot Locker. She still wears the baby sizes, so she get the traditional size discount just because of the small foot, and then she gets what would you say? How much off?
So once like every couple months they do like a big sneaker credit, it's like you get $500 credit, right? So if a sneaker costs, let's say 140, I only pay like 40 or 50, 60. It all depends because it's all different. If it's already on sale, I don't really pay nothing. Like last time, I think I bought a pair. Don't make fun of me. I bought a pair of Crocs. I got red Crocs, a pair of Tezos, and then a box of boxers. I only pay like $60 for all of that. That's crazy, right? If you think.
Do you feed the family with that account?
Oh yeah, of course.
I get the shoe.
That's some New Balances for school, but he already dogged them. He was like,
He knows he can get another pair. He can pay $20.
and like was that doing on whatnot? I got offered well, I won it. It was free sneakers. I gave them to him. They were Jordan 4s, and he dogged them up too. It's
Man, you don't appreciate it, yo. Like when we was kids, we talk about this all the time, man. We'd run them to the ground, but it'll take us about a year to dog out a shoe.
We had specific shoes that we ran to the ground. Like I would press my dad out for some kicks. I'm like, yo, I need these. And I would have them. And it was like for school and, chilling. But like, it'd be a knock on the door and they'd be like, yo, Kari, come hoop. And my mother quick be like, you better go get your basketball shoes. I know you're not about to wear them. You better get your play shoes. And they still was decent. But definitely nothing I was wearing to school though. Cause you'd be fighting for your life.
right.
Yep. So that all you picked up? Just stuff for the fam?
Yeah, that's it. That's stuff for the family and mostly clothes. I love getting different new clothes. Like I'm into sneakers, but I also like clothes because I can't wear any type of sneaker with certain clothes. I gotta wear certain, something to match it.
After sound talk about, I want to talk some of your fits. Bakari, you got anything?
Yeah, I got a couple things. I got them right here. I got the Jaw 3s.
Oh,
I
brought it out. Shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to be better. Jaw 3s.
Okay, I bring some stuff out.
Yeah, let's bring it out.
I'm about to back my ISPA. It's just a fly.
Basketball shoe of the year.
I do fuck with it. I saw him pick the colorway I like it. That pink is
These
too
ones-
much for me.
These joints are nuts. For some reason, they sent me 2 pair. So,
Like giving away merch.
this from DSG. So,
Oh, DSC, Discount Shoe Warehouse, whatever.
sure.
No, you said DSW. I thought you said DSW for a second.
No, definitely. Yeah, you know what? There we go.
Yo, Discount Shoe Warehouse, low key, you'll find like a nice little Janowski in there sometimes or something.
Is that what? That's what DSW stands for?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Shit, nah, bro. I
You
didn't.
didn't know that?
Nah.
That's what I told you. That's where I bought my dress shoes.
Hey, no, I ain't sitting on DSW. They got the shits. Like, if you want to get in,
Sandals there too. Some flip flops.
yeah, you can get some
Some good Birkenstocks.
Yeah, I ain't sitting on DSW.
Yo, sleep on their dress shoes, yo. They got a lot of good orthopedic dress shoes in there. That's what I need, yo.
Okay.
Be free, Flintstone.
Running to start the car for this.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, and then I got the shoe of the moment. I know what these is.
Oh, didn't have those.
Shattered. I will say this. I wasn't outside for these in 2015 because I was literally inside of a Nike store working a release, and my manager. We ain't gonna get into that story. Fuck you. But all of them people that was like, these ain't it compared to the 2015s. They probably not because I don't own a pair right now to compare them, but these are great. And as they're sitting around, Soul Links is tweeting $30 off here, $40 off here. Man, if y'all let these sit and don't pick them up because of what some YouTuber said or because they're not the 2015s, you really never wanted these. I ain't saying rush out and go get them. Get them on sale if you can, for sure. But when I got these, I had family and friends over that's not into sneakers at all. And I took them out the box. They was like, yo, that box is crazy. Then they was looking at the shoes. They was like, yo, cuz if you could like finesse a pair for me, that'd be great, man. This shoe is
Go in Foot Locker right now. You get that.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, like I went to DTLR, which was next to the grocery store because, like I said, sneakerheads got mental illness. I had no business being in there, but it was there, so I was gonna go in there. And the person at the door was there, saw me pick up this display. And they were like, "Bro, you want a pair? Cause we got some." And I'm like, "Yeah, I already got a pair, fam. I appreciate you though." And this was days after the release.
Yeah.
So man,
There's a lot of them are just sitting everywhere. A lot of the sneakers apps I have, they just sitting. Even for my,
Does anybody know the stock number on those?
I don't know.
I don't think anybody really knows
very
the stock.
Yeah, that's weird. It's weird how they throw out stock numbers for hype shoes when it's not hype. All of a sudden, it's like some magical. There's a million of them.
I think
it could be rare for all we know.
I think stock numbers got messed up when it came to people who were using bots to look at specific websites to see their inventory count. But Nike will tell you straight up, like when they get interviewed by big media corporations, they'll tell you, "Oh, we don't disclose stock numbers." So anytime somebody get a stock number, it's either an estimate. Like there's no concrete person that said them bread ones early in the year was limited to 10,000 in the US. That was implied, and then people was using their little bots to backdoor websites to see how much they had loaded up. But when somebody say, "Oh, my Nike rep told me it was this many," cap. Stop the cap. You don't know, bro. Sometimes I don't even think Nike know. I think they just
releasing shit.
Yeah, they just like, yeah, whatever, bro. We just gotta beat Adidas. That's our goal. Fuck it.
They are doing a good job of beating Adidas.
Yo, why you say Adidas with the hard R, bro? Like, why is this Adidas? What the fuck?
Even I don't know if you guys could see it. Can you see it? Oh,
In the camera. What are you looking at? Oh, there you go.
even these, you see them or no?
Oh, is that the UNC?
C's?
They were sitting right, and if I go to get them, you know how much they are for my size? $80. That's crazy.
Well,
Right?
That's a no
that
brainer.
midsole's a little yellow though on those. I got these pairs of those. I'm like,
This price here was
yellow for me.
180, and they're on sale for damn, I don't know if you can see it. Bro.
Oh, you got that thing that makes it move around with your
Oh yeah, she's what is that called?
Can you see it?
head tracking thing.
Yeah,
Nah, it's a little bright.
I see some ones and it's just
those
foams.
The foams was 180 for my size. Now they're $89. Nobody buys foams no more either. I can't believe how much shit is on sale.
I love
Galaxy phone? The Galaxy phone?
nah the coppers.
You never see those
Oh, the
crazy
copper?
colors. Hell no.
I mean, they don't retail on the resale sites now, so
But see, you gotta remember retail on the mid size is still hitting.
Yeah, I know. But for me, it's crazy because, my size is small. But for you guys, yeah, it's an arm and a leg.
Shit, I love foams. I know foams get 11, 11 and a half, 12, like same range.
Yeah, him too?
Yeah, big stepper.
Yeah, it's a big step.
we both size 12. That's what the 12 up means. That like I started the YouTube channel saying wearing size 12. My homie Emrel, shout out to him. He wears a size 12 too, and I was like, yo, I want to do the sneaker content. He's like, yeah, just do stuff on your shoe size because it makes the most. Just talk about your shit, and it made sense because I started talking about my shoe size, having a wide foot, and then talking about the types of sneakers. Started getting a lot of viewers. And including this size 12 and the other size 12s that are in our group chat. So it is crazy. But what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, pickups. I don't know if any of you went in on that on GOAT where they were doing the auctions last week.
I saw everybody hitting on crazy stuff. I should have paid attention.
Oh my god. So I got Union LA Jordan
Dunks?
was the SP summer of 90. No, they didn't have my size. The summer of 96 joints, the one with
The best piece?
with the baseball stitching in it.
Yeah.
I got a pair of those for $80 on 9.5. So I'm gonna sell that at some point. I already have a regular size one for me. And I hit on Jumpman Jack University Reds. 250.
Damn.
I paid 250 for it. They're going, I think they're like 3 something, but after shipping and taxes and shit, about 285.
You got your size?
So yeah, I got my size. Yeah, they had it. It was just sitting for 280. I like, it wasn't sitting and went in, but I got it.
I like that color.
Yeah, it's a nice one. I was looking. They had the other ones too. The Moco. Was it the Moco joints?
The
First, those. I guess that was the first one, right? Yeah, but they didn't have my size, so I didn't even bother going. And then they had my size in the what was it? The Fragment Travis's high tops. $1,500. So I went in for the Giants. They were $1,500. I was like, fuck it, I could flip these for 2, 3, or 2.5, maybe. I don't know. I got those. I got 3 more pairs of Shattered Backboards. I got my brother-in-law's.
I thought you was joking when you said you got 3 pairs.
I got 3 more pairs. I got my brother-in-law size 14, and I got 2 more to put on ice for myself. Those Kobe 3 Halos. They had them in 12.5, which is my size. They look dope. They look like a waffle. So I was like, I like waffle looking shoes. Let me get those. So I got that, the old white joints, and then the Kobe 5 eggplants, with the snakes all over them.
So you just giving away. You just throwing money away.
Yeah, I got a size 13. That's my size on so I got that, and then I put a little children's size what the Kobe's that when they released them, and I was like 120 for a 7Y. You need a 7Y?
What color are they?
Got you.
Orange ones?
The
The mismatch one.
wait, can you see those? Can you see that?
Yeah.
On a zoo. These are the 8s.
Nah, flip them. If you find anything else in the 7Y, let me know.
Oh, I got a ton of 7Ys, but I think you probably have everything that I got. I always buy 7Y. If I just want to have a pair. My wife, does she put the size? No, she was like a 5. Her mom wears a 7Y. So if it's just sitting around, I'll give it to her mom as a gift or something, just to keep the relationship going. I think. Oh, and I got the case.
Well, that's a big deal.
Gotta please. Nah, she loved me either, regardless. I take care of her daughter. And I got the cave stones from Dover Street Marketplace. Shout out to Jonathan for the link in the.
That's what. Yeah. Okay. I was wondering, like, wait, where did we see that? Yeah, free shipping too, right?
free shipping. Yeah, it was $225. Free shipping, no tax.
Dang.
I paid no tax on them joints. I was like, what the fuck?
Ooh, did I make a
I
mistake?
thought there was like all those tariffs and shit. I didn't get none of that. Just straight up $225.
Dover Street is from New York.
They're coming from Europe. They're
Oh.
from the Dosha Europe site.
Oh, you got it from, okay. You got it
Yeah, they're coming via DHL or some shit right now.
okay. Yeah.
Oh, and what about the Clips merch? About they released the what's that shit?
They came out with the Adidas too, right?
No. I just not merch. I bought the whatchamacallit, the I'm looking at it right now. The Verity they came out with like t-shirts and stuff designed by Verity. But I just bought the vinyl and the cassette because they restocked on those. They didn't restock on the hoodies. And it's a dope little like cartoon thing that I like. I don't wear like cartoons on my body, but I thought the artwork was dope, so I bought that.
Okay, supporting the album sales. I see you little Clips fan.
Everybody ragging on me because I thought their marketing
was genius. That's what it was.
it was good, but my criticisms are still there. I don't like the harping off of that shit and then being hypocritical about it later.
It's okay, bro. You could be
Fire. I like the album a lot. I fuck with it. It's a hip hop album, you know. They rapping, but my brain is so broken from the last 10 years of music being what it is, and you know, I'm talking SoundCloud to now. Like, I'll sit back and fuck with a Tekashi 6ix9ine song like it's fucking amazing, and then hear some real hip hop, and my brain will just be like, nah, I don't want to hear this right now. But then like old school shit, like our era, Imanic, like it like, you know, listening to Jay, listening to some Nas, listening to any underground New York shit from back then, you know, like all that street rap, man. Like, I love that Cool G rap, like, you know, anything from Tribe, anything from
The
Queensbridge.
music from back then today is I hate that I would use.
I don't know how deep into the street hip hop were you back when you were a
I
kid?
mean, I used to listen to like Bob Deep, Nas, Jay-Z, Big L.
Yo,
You know what I mean? That's what I grew up on. So the rap now, it ain't the same. Or even like my mom listened and put me on to freestyle music, you know, like K7, TK, like, you know,
oh my God, yo, I used to love
right.
that. My sister used to love that stuff. Lizette Menendez, was it Lizette Menendez? All that stuff. I remember all those club records. Like, they were like, oh man, that's what Hot 97 used to play before they switched to hip hop. So we got onto that through there, and we used to love that music. Like,
Right.
in the car, you're looking at it like, what the fuck are they talking about?
So, like, I always let Hugh go off on his tangents when he started using the verbiage records. I'm like, oh, shit. Going back
I
in.
used to listen to vinyl, and
I said, we're going back in time. He going into his little music back. See, y'all don't know music. I'm culture. See, the records that they're playing now, I'm like, oh, shit.
culture.
Here come the World War II stories.
Yeah.
Back in my
You
day,
don't understand.
they used to record with the instruments in the studio.
On a reel-to-reel tape. They used to have to stop it and cut the tape and then tape it back together to make. That's real talk, yo. Look, I got a story. I was in the studio with Wu-Tang Clan, and I'm on a hook for a Wu-Tang song, and I have no fucking clue where that song is. It's part of them, like, I think it was like Killer Army song or some shit. One of them, like, sub Wu-Tang groups. But RZA was on the record. He already had his tracks laid down. We was in the studio with Papa Wu. He made us get on the microphone. Me, my boy Jared, and another guy. He made us do some little thing on the hook, and they made it to the song. But I have no clue what the name of the song is. He told us that he was like, it's gonna be coming out in a couple of months. I have no clue. I'm trying to figure out what it is. I don't have a recording of it or anything, but I know I'm featured on a Wu-Tang song. How many people could say that?
Ghost is busy. Supreme Clientele 2 about to drop, so, you know, you could hit him up and ask him where it's at.
I thought that was out already.
Oh, I don't know.
It's Friday?
I ain't know it was out yet.
I haven't listened to it yet.
But I'm excited for it. I'll say that.
Me too. I am too. So in the music, go ahead.
No, I'm about to say that, and that Preem merch, that was a real good timing there.
Oh, Thursday? Is the Cardi coming out, the Cardi T?
I'm pretty sure that I'm looking forward to the Wu-Tang and the Michael Jackson stuff, though.
Oh, they doing Wu-Tang too? And Michael? Damn.
Bruh, go outside, bruh.
I haven't, dog. I've been busy. Monday is crazy. This Monday was crazy.
You are Mr. Supreme, bro. Like if anybody on this program gonna wear and get some Supreme shit, I'm surprised. I'm shocked. I'll see you Thursday though, and next week I can't wait to hear. Oh, I can't wait to hear that. Oh, I cleaned up on Supreme. I can't wait to hear that.
Yo, you know how easy it is to spend a rack on some Supreme bullshit like when it drops. I don't know about you. Well, I don't know how. Like I like to waste money because like you said, a mental illness. But if you buy a jacket, especially when I'm premium joints, like their collab jackets, where it'd be like North Face or Gore-Tex or some shit.
Or one of those leather.
$500. Yeah, those two. The Jabot shit they put out. I got a couple of them joints.
I used to like cop Supreme heavy, then I developed this habit. It was called saving money. So ever since I started doing that shit, it's been crazy, bro. And eating, like that's fucking fantastic. eating non carry out food, going to the grocery store, that's really what stopped my Supreme purchase.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is crazy. So let's keep it rolling. So you had Kari, you had the list of topics for this week because I did not. I haven't been tapped in.
It's okay.
Going on in sneakers this week.
You hate this program. It's cool.
I do. I really hate this program.
But who made?
What happened?
Who did this? Like, you know, you guys have your other podcast when you guys talk on. Now you have this one. So who made this one?
All this is age. I'm just like, I just sleep on the couch, basically. Like, I'm just here.
I decided to bring back the sneaker podcast because the channel's 12 Hub, and I rebranded it to be 12 Hub Podcast, and my co-host there, Sean, shout out to Sean. We were doing it for a while. We had a girl as a co-host for a little bit. She kind of dropped out. She was kind of dry and didn't really add any value, and she kind of knew that, so she left. And then I reached out to this guy and said, let's go do it. Let's go try this again. But this time, let's make it like more of a culture thing. But I tried, like, the 12 Hub was all sneakers. So some of the videos are hidden. If you go to the channel now, you could go scroll down. You'll see sneaker content that I did like from 2020 to 2023 or 4, I guess. I was like slowly stopped doing videos. Now I have another channel for that. And then I have the 12 Hub. And then we're doing sneaker and regular like culture content. I split those two off, and you could I started by friending everybody up on the sneaker podcast last week. We just launched it. So the YouTube is brand new. There's like no people following that yet. The TikTok is new, but that's starting to grow already. So yeah, it's just kind of like I wanted to start up something, conceptually different from what you see from sneaker content now. But done in a way that's, like I said, fun. Like we talk to people, just try to get a different perspective. Like, yeah, Imanic is not just somebody who posts a bunch of fucking Queens hats and sneakers. She has a personality. She talks to people like a human. She just doesn't talk about Jordans and fits all day. You know what I mean? That's culture shit. But then but the reception I saw from like when we had Drew on last week, I made so many clips in that pod. Like after I listened to it, I was like, yo, this guy's got a real cool story. And we talked about funny shit. So I made all these different clips around that for the social media, and the reactions, mind you, like some of them got some good views, some didn't, but each platform is different. It got his audience involved. It got our audience involved. Regular people got drawn into like the conversations, like where we talk about ranch dressing or mental illness and sneakers or carrots and shit. Like, Kari kind of, when we decided to do this, I'm pretty good at talent because I worked in the music industry for a while and entertainment, and know like what works and what type of people can do things off the top of their head and not be uncomfortable in a situation where they have to,
or not reading from a script.
Not reading from a script, exactly. Yeah, this brother. I mean, look, you big me up all the time, bro. You are so good at not reading from a script and being spontaneous and making a moment happen. And there's gonna be times, and it's kind of a struggle. I'm gonna be real with both of you. And you do social media, right? You know how hard it is to make content and then see that you just put like 2 hours into making some fucking 15-second clip, and then 10 people watch it, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah,
and you gotta do it again.
Out.
Yeah, I don't necessarily look at it that way, and I told the same thing to Drew, because Drew was just like, no, I like doing the content. It's fun. He's passionate about it, so he gets it. But like, you can't be upset on something doesn't hit, because you gotta look at it the same way you look at sneakers. All right, you bought it for yourself. You did it because you like it. If you're happy making that content and you can look back on it and be like, yo, that was dope, that's all that really matters. If it catches on, it catches on. But you constantly get better at the craft as you start engaging with the audience and making those connections. Because regardless of what happens here today, like, we say one of these things go viral, it gets 1 million views, right? Mind you, if you don't grasp onto that moment and capitalize on it, start making more content from that, then what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, it's not just about the gratification. It's about, how is this, not say for money, whatever. You're or seeking validation. You're over here saying like, yo, I'm making stuff that I'm proud of and showing off, my talent, my fashion, my whatever, and putting it out there for people. And now it's people, oh shit, they listened to it. Oh shit, they watched it. They're engaged and make it. That shit, it validates you, yes, but it also kind of makes you like think that, okay, there was a reason I did 50 other posts or 100 other posts that got 10 views, because now something hit, right? And it worked out for me. Let me keep going. And regardless if the next one gets 10 views, you're going to be like, all right, cool. Because there's posts, which is crazy. Like, that's why I love TikTok right now, and try understanding that algorithm. I posted something like a month ago that's still getting a ton of views. Like, it's every day about 100 views for no good reason. People leaving comments and stuff, and I'm engaging with the people and telling them to go, subscribe to the YouTube, whatever. It's still drawing in an audience, and it's because it was good content, and that's the evergreen content, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you make something like that, like your LeBron shit that went viral, dude, if you're looking at the numbers, you're still getting like 100, 200 views a day. People are still commenting.
Yeah, that really was crazy. I seen that.
Yo.
Okay, let me listen to what you said again.
When I went to work and they stopped me, it was like, bro, I saw you online. I'm like, oh shit. Like, it was like surreal, like or like when I go into an establishment that's in the sneakers and randomly an employee said, bruh, and I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? I'm just looking. Nah, man, you was talking about them LeBrons, right? I was like, yes. Like, yes.
See? That's what it is. It's social media is a weird, powerful thing. Like, when I started YouTube, I think this is 2021. I've been doing YouTube for about 1.5 years at this point. I was in Vegas, and I had done a video on the mustard colored Union 4s with the ugliest one, the ugliest pair that, because that's the only one I could get. The Union 4 with the ugly.
I remember you telling us this story.
Yeah, I'm walking through them, I'm wearing those shoes. Homie calls me from across, like, yo, those Unions are fire. And I'm like, these look, okay, that's cool. I went up to dap them up. He's like, yo, you the guy from YouTube. I saw your video on that. I'm like, bro, I'm in Vegas. Some Vegas local motherfucker just was like, yo, I see you, took a picture with me and shit, thought I was like fake. He's like, yo, you going to J2 kick spot, all this shit. I'm like, and I don't know if we were at Caesars or whatever, but that's why I went over to J2 kick store, all that shit. He didn't know me, but like, it's just so, like, it was just crazy. There's a random person coming up to you, and I'm like, oh, somebody actually appreciates the content. And of course, like Kari and the guys that we talk to on a regular basis, Greg and George on Sneak This. Greg was watching my content before I was on the podcast. Like, and he started following me, and he's like, yo, I watch your shit all the time. I like your, like, he was being nice. He's like, you have good quality content because I have nice cameras and shit. I know what I say about sneakers is totally like dumb compared to what they know, but it's my perspective, and they respected that, and he enjoys what I do. So that's why I was there. But like I said, don't give it, not to say that's your dream to become an influencer or any of that other bullshit. Don't have dreams like that. They're disgusting. But you should, like, reality is, no, if you'd have
way I work, I don't have time to do all that. I kind of skills what I can for me, and then sometimes if I don't do the video how I want to do, I just let it go.
Exactly. But yo, when something hits, this is what I keep telling Kari, because I still don't understand why he won't set up his social media. I don't understand it. I think you want to be like, what's your problem?
Brother.
Set up the thing.
Oh, I've got a list of problems. I've got a list.
You don't have TikTok or Instagram.
He has like some bullshit. Like yeah,
My TikTok was created because I kept getting sent TikToks. And I'm like, why do y'all keep sending me fucking TikToks? And they was like, can you just make an account? So it was really just a catch-all for all my friends sending me clips. And as far as my Instagram, I started that because I had a Depop account during the pandemic and I was getting a ton of product off. And I used that for promotion. My Instagram is pretty stable once I come up with like a brand name.
more followers. I never looked at how many followers. You ain't got that many followers, but you're connected with a lot of people.
Yeah, I purged my account at one point. But like, and that's your testament to your point though. It's like about the connection. Like, I see something, I engage with it. I don't believe in fake love. I believe in supporting its purest form. I believe in engagement in its purest form. If I rock with your stuff, I rock with it. If I don't, I don't. And even if I don't, like for example, now that I'm creating content, if I mention you or shout you out, I'm gonna at you. If I use your content for my own content, I'm gonna like it. And if I constantly go to the well, I'm gonna subscribe. Like I'm a follow. I'm gonna do that kind of stuff. And when you're genuine in a space, you get it back. Like I've connected with Clint from Cortez. I've talked with Brendan Dunn every once in a while. The Sneak This podcast, even though they like wash us in views and followers, it's just because like
we're gonna pass them in a little bit.
It's like I talk to people. Like I just like your content. I'm gonna start following. Last week I started following Drew content. Now we talk all the time. It's people doing dope shit, like you said, without a script. And that era of what's good, YouTube throwing the box in there, acting like they called it complex funded media. That shit is old, bro. People don't want to see that goofy shit no more.
Yeah, that's why I asked if you had social media, because I already follow you at the 2 TikToks and his Instagram, but I didn't know if you had, because if you had, I would have been following you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care if you have a lot of followers. I don't care if you have one video. I'm gonna follow you because that's just how I am. And when he started his other page, he only had I think one person. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna follow it because I know it was.
You were the first person I followed, by the way.
Yeah,
You were like the first person.
no, start you. I was there. I'm gonna follow you, because I know you're starting to build a page. But some people be funny about it. Be like, I'm not following you. You only have one person. Who cares?
Bro, that shit is so strange to me, bro.
Oh yeah, that's how it is though. But it's not. That's not cool, man.
Like they'll flex the fact that they only follow 2 people. Like, bro, I got 10K, but I'm only following 3 people. Okay, bro.
Care about all that shit.
What are you, Kanye, bro?
Yeah.
Or the people that have the blue checks. That shit drives me crazy. If you have 200 because you buying a blue check, that I don't know why you need a blue check for. Like, what's the point of that, right?
Facts.
Buy some blue checks.
Well, you got a brand and you're rich.
Nah.
So,
Swear how money. I can't wait to see the best
okay.
benefits.
So I got a question. But yeah, what's your sign?
Me or him?
One of y'all could go first. I think you're a Sagittarius and I think you're a Leo.
You pointed at the screen. I have no. Oh, you pointed.
Yeah.
Are you off? I'm a Gemini.
Damn.
I'm a Pisces.
Damn. Oh shit, my sister.
What are you? Scorpio? You got to be. Oh,
Leo.
Libra. Okay.
No,
I think it's
I'm a
Scorpio.
Libra.
Huh? You see that? Ew, no. What's wrong with being a Scorpio?
Oh, I'm not a Scorpio. I'm a Libra Virgo.
Okay. Libra Virgo. Got you. I have no clue what any of that shit means. I just totally like.
Oh, you should look into it. Science is a big thing. I look into it always.
Somebody was I was into a podcast. It was this week. I can't remember what podcast it was. It wasn't sneaker related or nothing. But they were talking about, I think it was true crime. And they were talking about the victim of the story. And they were like, and she's a Pisces, so she was very artsy, kind of like led with her heart and emotions, And I'm listening, I'm like, hey yo, that's low-key hitting, bro. Like, and my family is filled with Pisces. Like, my birthday is March 8th. My brother is a week later on the 15th. My mother's a couple of days later on the 20th. So they just bang, bang, bang. Like, it's in a row.
That's a lot of money spent for Pisces month.
See, my thing is, I'm not like a proud loner. I'm just a loner because I get super busy. When I got time and I connect with my folks, we locked in. I'm watching your videos, we hanging out. I might even kick it at the crib or invite you over. But when I get into the zone, people won't see me for like weeks.
Oh yeah, you ghosted. I didn't talk to you for almost 2 years. I remember you had that little medical thing and all that stuff.
Yeah, and I was working 2 jobs and I thought I was about to get married and stuff like that. You know, you think you find somebody and you just get caught up. And like that's it's not something like I run from problems or nothing like that. I tackle them head on, and then once I start tackling everything. So, you know, it's not necessarily task avoidance, it's task overbearance, if anything.
Right.
I feel you. That's cool. So we know each other's signs and stuff. I guess let's pivot back into sneakers since this is what we're here for. I was just I try to keep us on topic, but I do like the fact that we're
No, the vibes is here, bro. The vibes is there.
you cool. Kari, do you have, I mean, I know you said you had a bunch of shit to talk about. I'm looking at release. Actually, I don't fuck the Awake release.
Ooh.
And this week we're getting Undefeateds again. So, the buzz was about, you know, the young lady who, or there was a couple of people selling the exclusive access, the friends and family, and it ended up kind of selling out. Or is that what happened?
Nah,
Awake release.
It looked like it was a case of it being oversold because everyone outright calling Shorty a scammer when initially some people who purchased the link from her got their pair. But you could only sell a friends and family link of a pre-release of a limited shoe to the point where either somebody gonna catch it or you gonna oversell. So it got to the point where people were not being able to get through. They weren't getting links at all. It just was too big for her to do by herself. It got out of control.
Was it real sneaker or was it fake?
It was real. Like it was straight from Awake. She got the link somehow, whether it was from an employee or a friend of an employee, whatever. She got a friends and family link. She was selling it for about $150 on top of the retail. Couple people was getting through, so that helped spread the fire. Oh, shorty legit. She's selling the link. You know, she good for it. A backdoor situation. You know, we seen it happen in sneaker game all the time. But then the back door got bust wide open. Not to mention, there was in-store shenanigans. I know homies that was in New York that won the raffle for in-store pickup. And while they was in there, Awake employees was like, hey, you want blue pair while you here? We got you. Like it's get money mode. Let's get these sneakers off, you know, type shit.
Yeah.
Was you at that release? Because I saw you post some pictures from the release.
I went to the event. I didn't go to the release to get the sneaker.
That event looked dope. I like
it. Man.
Yeah, having the crazy sneaker events. I try to go to every single one if I can.
They had the slide. They had the branded Coke cans. Like it looked like it was a moment. Angelo Bacchi was doing his big one after everybody, you know, kind of shitted on him with his airships. Now everybody showing fake love that he got a 5. Shout out him. But it blew up because Shorty got to a point where she was just like, oh, if you ain't get the shoe, fuck you because you're not getting your money back. Now, while I agree that that was a scummy thing to do, and if you listen to Greg's episode on Sneak This and a bunch of other people that are covering this story are saying, at your grown ass age, how did you go for that okie doke bullshit? You was that horny for a shoe that you spent $150 from a person you've never heard of before, that you was going to get this too good to be true deal. This shoe going for a stack plus, and somehow this person going to look out for you and only going to charge you $150 on top. Why, bro? Why does that even make sense?
She would have not got that $150 for me, even though that's not a lie. I would have not done that. Hell no.
Yeah, it's like
Is it that I don't know you in a hole in the wall or have never had a conversation with you? Nope. I don't trust that.
I know we of a certain age group, so we know about the Disney Renaissance. We seen the movie Aladdin, right?
Right.
You got this crazy, bald, skinny, bumpy face motherfucker telling you, hey, in this cave right here, it's a magic lamp that grants you any wish. Word? Yeah, and it's all the riches you could ever want that's in there. What I gotta do? Just go in there and get it for me. That's it? Yeah, that's it. So I gotta go in this big giant ass demonic talking lion mouth. And I'm gonna get anything you want. Why you not going in there? Don't worry about all that. I'm looking out for you, my brother. Like, who the fuck are you, bro? Like, what is this? And then like, why would somebody who got access to a shoe that they could flip literally for $600+ look out for you? You know what, my man? For you, my friend, for you, only 150. Bro, what? That sounds goofy as fuck, bro. Like,
That's right. Now I don't mess with no sneaker groups or discords or any of that bullshit. Like,
and then it's how you pay. It's like, hey, I got you. Just send me the bread. How you want me to
playing with crypto and shit.
Yeah, how you want me to send it to you? PayPal, friends and family. I got you.
Yeah, when they say friends and family, you definitely being finesse.
You ain't my friend and you ain't my family, fam.
Right, right.
Like, why would I send that to? I don't even like sending homies money that way. I'm like, man, fuck you about to do? But like I said, it's if you really hurting for that 150, she on all her socials bragging about it and laughing. Y'all know how to do a class action. Y'all know how to contact the FTC. If y'all want that 150 back so bad, y'all know how to get it. But people's pride in the way. They don't want to admit that Shorty hit him with the okie doke. So they gonna just let that 150 get washed. And it's a lesson learned. Like, be an adult and either cop the legit way, pay the resale, or just go without it.
But people should have known, even though she was selling it for 150, there was no way in hell those sneakers were gonna be 150. Like, no, that's great.
That was no. She was selling the link for 150. You had to go buy the sneakers.
Yeah, you still have it. You still.
I wouldn't even trust the link. Any link you open up, like, all right, I'm gonna give you an example. I had my old TikTok, I had like 50K followers. Somebody sent me a link to try to get a discount off for me to get sneakers, to send me their bank account link. And I told them, no, you can't do that. They sent me the link and they took my whole page down. I was so mad because it's not even about followers. It's about, I had a lot of good videos. All my videos that I made I had TikTok for a long time, and they took it down. So I was like, but whatever. But still,
Over click on the link.
yeah, certain links you can't send in TikTok, like a bank account link. You can't send that through your TikTok account.
Cause then TikTok, and then like even if you not the one that's sending it, TikTok could assume that you're using another account. Like, you could be in charge of both. So they just said, yeah, let's just cut them both.
Like, what you send me is okay, but if you was gonna be like, oh, Imanic, I'm gonna send you my bank account. No, don't ever send nobody, not even for me, for you, don't send no bank accounts in nobody's name. You don't want to lose your TikTok, don't do that. They get.
I don't even know. I don't even answer DMs on TikTok like that unless it's somebody like you that I know. Like, I think there's tons of people. We run like a political account right now, and we've been running it for about 3 weeks, and it's already got 20,000 followers. There's DMs in there all day, links, people sending videos, all types of shit. I don't even look at it.
Or you could you could put private mode on so people don't send you certain links too. But I haven't gotten, like, my Instagram. Some people be sending me stuff. I can give you something for free, this and that. Somebody from China, I'm like,
Oh yeah, I get that all the time.
I don't even just straight delete it because I don't know if they're trying to hack my page or nothing.
Yeah, I don't even open those type.
I mean, you can make another page, but the fact is that I had so much already. I don't feel like going through all that process to do.
Yeah, it's the effort that you built. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I don't care about followers. I care about my videos, everything that I did. It's a lot of work. It doesn't take one day. I work almost like 60 hours a week. So the time I come home, I still gotta, take care of my house. I gotta cook dinner, or my wife cooks, or I gotta clean, or I have time for myself. Like, I never really have time for myself. That's why we use like 7. I say, okay, I get out of work at 6. A good timing.
I appreciate you coming through like that and being on time.
I try to be on time, but we got crazy over here.
Don't do too much, cause I had a little hiccup getting set up. Don't do too much, like I don't be on time.
Man don't have no TikTok.
Mr. I'm dumb. Let me do 2 bars at once at the last second. Head ass.
I have to, because my other co-host be gone for a month and a half and shit on vacation.
Exactly. Scold him.
If we after this, we still get to talk. Hopefully down the line, I would like one day, if y'all ever come to New York, we do dinner or something like that. It would be
Hell yeah.
I'm planning on going to New York City.
Yeah, I go to New York, not frequently, but I'm a huge Broadway live show type person. So like Wicked, Harry Potter, the Cursed Child,
Aladdin.
Hamilton. I haven't seen Aladdin. But
Aladdin was good. That big.
Have you seen? I don't know if you did too. Like Mamma Mia. Did you guys ever see that one? No, right?
so like that's I'm looking
Mormon was good too.
I'm looking for a person that's like, well, I would love to see Mamma Mia so I can go with them. Cause I know I'm not gonna buy the ticket, get the playbill to go down on that solo. But like
Yeah.
I want like it was some friends who got kids. They was like, hey man, we're gonna go see SpongeBob the musical. And that was my little way to be like, oh, I go. You know, I ain't trying to see it, but you know, I roll with y'all. But like I was like, you know, but nah, New York, I spent a lot of summers because I got family in Harlem. Spent a lot of summers going up there, whether it be by bus, train. Drove up there a couple times. But yeah, we could definitely make my way up there.
There's a hack for getting theater tickets. I forgot the name of this app, but there's an app where you can get really good tickets for like a third of the price. Don't ever buy from the box office. Yeah,
No free promos.
yeah, I forgot the name of this shit. I'm looking for it right now.
Yeah, I'm about to say we ain't doing no ad reasons, so we get that.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's a good app. So when we went to the last Broadway show was I think we went end of 2023. My wife and I went to see Michael Jackson on Broadway, and it was a good show. The guy who played Michael killed it, and he was singing for real. Like,
See,
I felt like Michael was resurrected in that joint.
the thing that be stopping me being in DC is the National Theater is around the corner. So when those shows tour, it's like right when I'm thinking like, oh, I'm about to take a trip to New York, they be like Wicked. Wicked is here now. I'm like, oh shit. Well, now I can just come back. Yeah. But like it's something about the experience of going to New York that's still like, you know, I gotta go, I gotta hit Soho, look at the shops, I gotta get a slice, I gotta, you know, connect with my people that's there. So it's worth the trip sometimes. More times than not, actually.
Have you all seen Hamilton on Broadway or anything?
I sent my folks to go see it. I've never seen it myself.
Imanic, you see that yet?
No, I saw Cats when I was younger, and they have they have Odyssey Cats on Broadway too. But that was I think I was like 1997 when I saw Power Rangers on Broadway.
Wow.
The Power Rangers came to my birthday on my third birthday. That shit was lit.
The original Power Rangers, right? Who you one or the red one? Or you got all of them?
So like at my birthday, it was the White Ranger and the Red Ranger. But like as the toys, I had them all. Like Tommy was my goat, boy. Like when he lost his green powers and got the white ones, that was like when they resurrected Lazarus.
Power Ranger too.
Yo, the hip hop, Keto, the fighting. Zach was just too tough, bro. He was too tough. And he
would not understand the original. Man.
I watched some of the newer seasons with like little cousins and my nephew and my goddaughter, and I'm just like, this trash. Where's order on that? This trash.
Our time was good.
I was in the Transformers and GoBots and shit. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah,
Transformers was cool. But I wasn't first generation Transformers. By the time I was watching Transformers, they were stacking on top of each other and made out of battleships, and then the Michael Bay movies came out.
What about Thundercats?
I love Thundercats.
I got the complete series. I'm looking at it. I got the complete series on DVD. My dad got me in the Thundercats.
Yeah, I messed with that shit.
Yeah, Panther was black. I don't care what nobody say. He was black. Yeah, he was black. I don't care.
Well, fun times. What else is? Oh yeah, Undefeated. Y'all going for the Undefeateds on Thursday? Or was that? Yeah, Thursday.
Already out of pair.
I mean, you got the.
I'm debating.
You're debating? I thought didn't you say you had a pass? I thought.
No, I said I wanted to get them, but I don't.
Okay.
Undefeated is one of those ones is that like I've never seen somebody say ill or I hate them, even if they cool on them. It's kind of like I kind of just gotta just gotta own them, bro. Like
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna put mine on feast if I get a second pair. I'm still gonna buy in resale. They're dumb cheap right now.
What are they on StockX? 230?
I'm like 4.
StockX.
4?
Let me see.
I want.
They under 5. They're definitely under 5.
Yeah, they gotta be like 380.
If they flip it, they're gonna go for a lot.
Yeah, what size are you? And then
So
my ass too.
Yeah.
360 right now.
Oh, that's not bad.
Size
That
12
ain't-
was cheaper. The size 12 was 340 right now. That's not bad.
That's 340 for some undefeateds. If I could go back in time, literally.
Though you're only paying $90 over.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's crazy expensive. I'm just saying it's crazy. Like if I went back 2, even 3 years and be like, hey, bro, you'd be able to get undefeateds for 340. I'll be like,
Because look at you crazy.
This whole year is a lot of shit coming out. The new Jordan 8 Bugs Bunny coming out in December. Then in grade school, the Jordan 11s, the glow in the dark, they like Joker color.
I saw those. Those kind of crazy.
I'm getting those. There's so much shit coming out this year. It's crazy.
Yeah, I like that rare. I'm gonna try to finish the rare air pack with the 11. I'm not that I'll wear it, but
Yeah, I got
rid of
all
them
my
there.
rare airs.
I don't really wear blue like that, so I don't have nothing really blue sneakers.
But I'm not into black sneakers, but the way that brace and black go together for me, yeah, racist. I'm anti-black, right?
I mean, I'm glad you said it. That's why that political podcast got 20K. That's why I'm gonna watch that political show now. Now I need to see what y'all talking about.
It's just clips of politics on 90s. I'm really good. The one thing about me, I'm really into politics, and I understand both sides, and I understand how to rage bait both sides. So whenever I post something on that page, it's always commentary from some extremist, and the shits go crazy.
Do you know who like Hassan Piker and Destiny is? Like, you know them guys?
No, I like a song. That's a weird.
Yo, Destiny getting canceled. He was talking to a minor.
That's what they're saying. That's not my.
You sure?
I saw her with 26-year-old, and she was talking about some other shit. I saw that. I'm not into his content.
It's
He's
crazy that
weirdo.
it's crazy because you're older. So like when I hear you say like Hassan Piker and Destiny, I'm like, damn, you really tapped in.
Like I've been watching Hassan since 2017, maybe whenever, no, maybe before that. Like even though Young Turks and all that.
Okay, are you into politics like heavy?
Me?
Yeah.
No, not really. Like right now, I don't understand why Donald Trump is the president. That's all I know because he don't do nothing. He's not doing nothing.
So you
Like maybe he ain't doing nothing.
Can I tell you something? You and I are from the same area, right? We grew up in that Trump era. My parents were in real estate at that time. They thought he was always a racist piece of shit. And New Yorkers knew this. All these rubes got like, when he got that Apprentice show, people's perception on him changed so much because they made him look like he was successful. The man's been bankrupt 6 times.
Right.
He made 2 casinos fail in Atlantic.
Atlantic
Casino is not a failing business.
His wife was a porno star. Like it's.
Oh yeah. Which one? Like that? The other ones are gold diggers. The last with the Melania right now. That one, yeah. I mean, she was just a. I heard she slept with Epstein too. All this crazy shit. But at the end of the day, look, this is what America is now. You know, politically speaking, and all that stuff. But knowing my whole problem with it is that I knew this person what they were about because I grew up and that people thought that he was a piece of shit when it came to the way he did his businesses, how they all failed. And, like, yeah, he's famous. He's, hanging out with the stars and shit like that. But at the end of the day, people in New York, people who actually dealt with him business-wise didn't like him. He finessed and scammed banks to get money off his name, all that type of shit. He blew his dad's fortune like crazy.
I thought you always say he blew his dad. That was crazy. That was like he did what?
His dad was not the best human being I heard. So
All I know growing up was Jigga said I'm at the Trump International. Ask for me.
See?
I ain't never scared. I'm everywhere. You ain't never there. So homie, why would I ever care?
That's what,
like he was on WWF, bro. That's and in The Apprentice. Like I didn't.
But you got to understand all that.
Right. And he was on French Prince of Bel-Air.
Home Alone with Tui.
Oh yeah, Home Alone.
When you see that thing, you're like, oh, this guy's famous and rich and powerful and all this other shit. Like, it's a very, very weird way that Americans look at fame and fortune as a definer for your
measure of like success and like
success
where you are
qualification for running. Yeah, like this guy who came by to fix my air conditioner the other day. We started talking like real smart kid, 23 years old. He's like when people announce how much money they make out of their mouth. Like I'm not by any means ashamed to talk about money. If you ask me how much money I make, I'll tell you. I didn't ask for this. This is uninvited information. Homie's like, I make $230,000 a year fixing AC units. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You're working on my shit. Work on it. And then he's telling me all this stuff. We start getting into the politics a little bit, and then I was just like, yeah, I don't know, man. This Trump shit, blah blah. He's like, yeah, I voted for Trump, and I was like, why? Like, and then he goes, you're in the worst. I was like, bro, like his tax plan puts you in the worst tax bracket. You make $230,000, you're getting taxed the most. Like that's middle class now, or high upper middle class, whatever. They get 45, damn near 50% of your money taken out of your check. He's like, well, he's a smart businessman. I was like, what? I was like, he went bankrupt 6 times. Is that smart? Like, I don't understand the logic and how people think about these things.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like they all have brain worms. Like people just have brain, and it's social media, it's all this other bullshit. And it's just weird. Even people on the other side.
But you said
it
it.
bothers me so much.
He's 23. At that age, I know damn well he probably don't got shit like landline and traditional cable. He's getting his resources of news from social media.
Twitter, Instagram.
It's not a coincidence that one of the highest ranking members of Doge bought Twitter before the election.
Oh, it's just a megaphone for their propaganda.
Right. So if you see the owner of Twitter, now X, he bought it for what, 44 billion or whatever, 400 billion. I don't know. It was a 4 somewhere. Not only were you getting your news from there, now you're seeing someone who's allying with someone who just made this major move. He a smart businessman. He got to be smart. Who got 44 billion that's not a smart businessman? That's what you perceive.
Ooh, Elon Musk? Yeah, I mean, look, the smartest businessmen are people who don't necessarily innovate, but no, that innovate. I'm sorry, they innovate, like inventors and things like that. Rocket scientists, people like that, they should be billionaires. You think they're smart enough, but they're not. They're not the people that take the idea and market it better. Most billionaires, smart people that do that shit are good marketers and also good at selling and all that other crap. Donald Trump's good at that, right? Elon Musk is good at that. Elon Musk doesn't know how to do shit. He may talk big, but he hasn't invented anything.
He a good Super Smash Brothers player from what I heard, but
really, like, I heard he had like a camp of people who played all his video games for him.
damn. Now I gotta rescind my vote. I was, man.
You gotta look that up because he didn't hear that story. Hassan Pipe.
You were dead ass?
Not on Super Smash Brothers, on some other game that's like really hard to beat. One of those role playing games that
Probably like Elden Ring or something.
Something, yeah, I think one of those. But he's got like this. He's like at Elder Ring, platinum gold
Trophy holder or whatever.
Standard or status or whatever, and like professional players are like, yo, I'm not even there yet. How is this guy who?
Yeah, because Elden Ring is hard as shit.
Yeah, it's a hard game there.
I ain't
Fidget and play that shit. I've been trying to beat. Like, the only game I ever played from beginning to end was Fallout 4, and that's what I was into RPGs. Now I'm just dumb and play Call of Duty all day with my homeboys.
So you got a 19-year-old. They game hard.
He once in a while, but now he goes to college and his girlfriend, so he don't game how he used to game, but he game.
I remember being 19. My priority started to shift.
Yeah, I got into it, like, I bought my first real video. Well, I started getting really into video games after I got married because I couldn't play outside no more. And it started, like, Imanic, I don't know how you feel about, like, once you settle in with a relationship and stuff, you're not at the club no more like that. And if you do go, it's like a couples thing, and you try to, like, you try to be, it's different. You're not hanging out with the homies anymore, like chasing after things or whatever.
Oh yeah, it's a big difference. I don't go nowhere without her. Obviously to work, but like when we go out with our friends. We go out together. I don't go with the homies and all that. Even though I know I'm good and I'm married, but my homies, they're married, but they're not good. They be doing their for me.
They outside.
And I hang out with them. That's bad influence. I'd rather just stay home. Or sometimes you want to go out to the street. You go to a club, you're gonna spend like $500. You stay in your crib, you're saving money. I have not their own many money, but I'd rather go to a bar, buy a couple of beers, or just stay home, play some cards with my family, and just chill. Like, all I literally do is work and stay home. I go out, like yesterday, it was my wife's birthday. We took her out, we went out to eat. Hey, thank you. They said happy birthday.
Hey.
Somewhere over there. So, we went out yesterday for dinner, family, and everything. That before that Saturday, we went out. I got trashed. She didn't get trashed. So for me, I had 2 drinks and I got so messed up because I didn't eat nothing. I was supposed to eat, and I ended the night like 2 o'clock in the morning. But the point is that I don't go out how I used to, because you go to a club, you're spending $20 to get in. VIP, you're spending money to go out. Like everything. They said happy birthday. She said thank you.
Very welcome. Very welcome.
I will introduce you to her, but right now she's not, dressed. She's in her pajamas.
Hey, that's
I was
how
about
it
to
should
say
be.
something inappropriate, but we're jumping.
No, she's dressed. I joked. Sorry about that.
Oh man! Shout out to wifey.
Thank you.
Yeah. What are you saying about the?
Or like going
got-
out. It's everybody. I don't know. For me, I like going, even if I go out to have fun, because this is New York. Some things are free to do, right? You don't always have to spend money to go out. You could have a picnic, or I rollerblade too. That's another thing. I love rollerblade. Yeah, I go down. Go to a park, play ball. I play basketball too. Like I just like doing, regular stuff. Not always in the clubs. Like that shit. I did that in my early 20s. Like I'm in my 30s already. Like, what's the point of going to the club? Like that shit is not. Or even if you go to a strip club, you're spending money to get in. You gotta spend money on the girls, and how does them girls be? They stink. They're not real. And then the bottom girls,
The BBL juice.
the bottom girls be looking better than the strip.
What's that place in the well the rappers used to go in the I think it's was it in the Bronx or I know it was Uptown. I forgot the name of the spot. K Slay used to go there a lot. The Locks and all of them rappers.
Oh, there's one in Queens. It was shit.
Not Queens. This is Eleanor's. I don't remember. There was some kind of.
There's one in the Bronx that everybody used to go to too. There was a big one in the Bronx. I forgot the name of it. I don't know more, so I can't remember everything's name. But that too, like I stopped. And then before I got married and everything, I used to do security for clubs. Like I used to promote for parties. Like I was outside, man. Growing up, I was.
It's different now though, because once you settle down, once you cross 40, when I turned 40, I was like you. I'm out there hooping, doing all that stuff. And then pandemic came along, it shut me down. Now I can't even. I could dribble a basketball, but me running up and down the court, I don't even know if I'll make it. I might have a heart attack. It's been that bad. Like I used to hoop with like little like teenagers at the rec center and run for 3-4 hours. And being a big guy like back then, when I was 39, 40 years old. Pandemic came along. Within 6 months, I was like
sideline
panic attacks. I talk about this all the time. I started having panic attacks. My blood pressure went up. All this crazy shit just from sitting around the house for 6 months.
You started looking like last season, Luca.
Bro, the pandemic hit before. I was big. I gained I was like 240. Right now, 163.
240?
I was bad. I was big. If I show you pictures, you'd be like, "What the hell?" You wouldn't even know the difference.
Oh no! I think I saw it on your IG. I went through your IG. You had a couple of.
Yeah,
I was like, "Is that the same person?" You a little wide body. No offense, I'm just saying, he's a little wide. I was like,
that shit was crazy, bro. I don't have it. I still got hips, but it's like my butt went down. My wife was like, "Nope, we're going on a diet." We went on a diet together, lost the weight, whatever. Right now, I'm good. I'm 163, but for me, I want to get like a little bit more. Because as you get older, you know what I mean? It gets harder. I'm
got you.
5'7".
Oh, so yeah, 163 is a good weight. That's not like you're
proportional.
5'7".
Yeah, but 240, man, that shit was bad.
It's crazy.
No, that shit was not cute. I looked at this, I'm like, nope, I was bad for.
My wife was fine with her weight. She was, I don't know, I'm not gonna call out her weight, but she was, a couple pounds, a little less than you where you are at now. She started losing weight like crazy. She's like a 110 now. And I'm like, what the fuck? You're like a twig. I'm like, what the hell?
Saved a lot of weight, God bless her.
I mean, she's healthy as fuck. She goes to the gym and all that shit. She's like, not burn more. I don't know, it's about 5'4", 5'5".
That's short, bro.
Sure.
Well, not for.
I know it's, man, I'm 6 foot. I mean, we look good together when she in heels. I mean, she's a little shorter, but not like bad. But it's just like, but I look at her differently. I'm like, damn, you might be too skinny for me. Look at that. I'm like, I always say that shit because it's like,
she lose weight.
No, she don't, which pisses me off. But she's like, I love you for you. I'm like, no, I don't love myself. It's crazy. I'm so self-conscious, by the way. I'm Kanye West, 2004. I'm like I've always been like this, and I lost the weight, gained it back, lost it again. But now that it's affecting my health, I have to be more conscious of that because I do want to be around another 40 years or whatever it is. I want to live till I'm 90. But it's hard living when you don't pay attention to that shit.
You gotta be allowed.
Healthy and all that.
You're active.
I used to be. Now it's more like ever since we moved, it's been harder because I don't be outside like that, and we're in a place where driving. You have to drive everywhere. Back when I lived in DC and New York, I'd walk to everywhere, and I walk. Yeah, especially I lived in Pentagon City in DC, so yeah, I could walk to the mall. I do walks around the neighborhood. It was like if I wanted, I'd walk all the way to like this Whole Foods. It was about maybe a mile from like a mile and a half from my house, whatever it was. So I'd walk there, walk back, do all this stuff to kind of like just stay healthy. And then when we moved out here, we live on a golf course, so there's a lot of walking, but it's more casual, like scenic walking. You know what I mean? Walk your dog walking, like you're in a fucking park. And I like to see people. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not seeing people, it's boring and I'm walking in a straight line to nowhere. I have to turn back around and go back the same way. So it's tough. And then finding extracurricular activities. I still haven't adjusted to the community. We've been here actually 2 years this month.
Damn.
Bought this out. Oh, really? Yeah, we moved out on the 23rd of August.
Ride a bike?
I have a bike. I need to put air in the tires. Then we can go. No, but all that stuff. And it's weird. My wife is different. She likes to go to workout classes. She goes to like a hip hop dance class, yoga, all that shit. She has a regiment, and she walks. She goes on walks and whatnot. Most I do is maybe take the dog for a walk twice a day.
Nah, them hot girl walks was trending at one point, and the wave never went away.
Jay-Z's in a walking club.
Shorties will go walk like out of nowhere. You look, where you going? About to go walk? That's your sign, bro. You gotta go with her, bro. Go with her.
No, she just there's nothing but old people in our neighborhood. I mean, we live in a
See it.
old neighborhood.
And guess what? You know why they old and alive? Because they go walk.
There ain't no awkward hugs around here or any of that shit.
Go walk. Go. No, I'm saying just like
just saying that you want to get yourself healthy.
yeah, bro. Go walk, bro.
Oh no, I'm on right now. I'm on what's that shit called? I used to be on Ozempic. I'm on the other shit now.
Oh, Riley's Auto Parts.
Nah, the other one. It's not Wegovy.
Wagyu beef.
Yeah, but do you eat healthy as well too, though?
What are you, a nutritionist? She asking all types of questions.
Nah, that's you can't out exercise a bad diet.
No. Bad diet. I'm a snacker, and I don't eat a lot. I mean, I don't eat like all the time, but I do eat big portions and of bad food. So, meaning bad food, high fat, cholesterol, carb.
Oh.
Yeah, I grew up in an Asian. My mom's Filipino. Rice was with she's serving pizza. There's a side of rice with it. We eating this pasta. There's rice with everything. We did that adobo chicken. You say you part Filipino. You know what I'm talking about, that, right?
Yeah,
There's a lot of good food. And I grew up on that. And then obviously the soul food from the black people. And my dad knew how to make good mac and cheese and shit like that. But when I started taking care of being more active and healthy. I know how to cook for myself, but the convenience, and this goes along, and I'll say this, talking about money. When I started making more money and said, oh shit, I could buy food outside.
Buy whatever you want.
More pandemic era changed those habits too. Like we're ordering out a lot. Like Uber Eats seems like, even though you're paying like $20, $30 more sometimes for a meal, the fact that they leave it at your front door and you don't have to drive out to the shit to get it. It's right there. Right? It's like,
hate that shit.
I just ordered some Mexican food today, and I ate that shit. Like, because I had to put a ton of meetings today. So I'm just like, I don't feel like cooking today. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. So I just ordered some food, whatever. But I didn't eat it all. That's a good thing. You said
you be cooking?
Yeah.
Yeah, he cooks. Yeah, he cooks. We all cook.
Yeah, I cook.
We're cultured men.
Like the concept of me getting outside food is one thing, but paying for it, then paying the surcharge, not being able to use the points and the discounts, then having to wait for it to come, praying that it's right, then it getting here and it's lukewarm, bro. I don't have not near delivery app on my phone. If I can't cook it in the crib, I'm going to go get it. Like if I am gonna make a choice where I'm not cooking, I'm still going to at least go get it. It's just like, and And I'm not shitting on anybody who use those apps, especially if they got Postmates and they got the annual subscription, all that other stuff. But I'll never forget, I had surgery and I was alone in the crib and I was starving. And everybody was like, I want to get to the crib to XYZ time. So I was like, all right, let me try using the delivery app. First off, they wouldn't let me use any of my points. Then I'm looking and seeing that, wait, this item is normally $8, but on this app, it's like 12. Then I order it. They forget the drink. It take forever to get here. The portion all weak. And then it's like half cold. And I'm just like, never again will I do this shit, bro.
What a crazy.
Oh, yeah, I complained. The restaurant gave me next time entree on me. But it was just like, people do this shit all the time.
Well, I'm like before Uber and all that shit. Now you lived in New York most of your life. Delivery in New York is way quicker than most cities. Like even when I was living in Queens, there was literally there's a diner across the street. And one time I ordered some shit. I was being lazy as fuck. Literally across the street from my apartment, I ordered delivery. Well, it came in like 5 minutes.
I mean,
like
now,
any type of shit comes really quick.
But you got to see if they people cook food and you come in 5 minutes, is even that it's already made or is made for the day before and they just serve it to you.
Yeah,
That's
just
just
heating
you
it
gotta
up.
get careful. Yeah.
I don't know. This is like this diner was literally across the street from my house, and I'd ordered for them before. I just my wife was over there. This is when we were dating at the time. I remember because I ordered it, and then they were like, "Oh, you across the street?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I got guests over. I wanted to." No big deal. They ran it across the street. Like I'm telling you, 10 minutes, 8-10 minutes, whatever. And then like even with the Uber apps, they come up like motherfuckers because they're on scooters and bicycles.
I'm about to say in the city, the way the scooters are going crazy now.
Yeah.
They cutting through that traffic without no problems, and especially in the boroughs. You live in Queens or off any of those, Queens Boulevard where I used to live. All the restaurants and stuff were on that strip. Like, and there's a good Chinese spots, and if they had delivery, they do it. They charge a little bit for delivery, but they bring it right to your door. Like
That's how Cuz was on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Uh,
Yeah, what's his name? Kino. Yeah, he was on the little moped getting it done. He was a revolutionary.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of Ninja Turtles, they just have the 30-year anniversary. It was in the movie theaters out here.
Yeah, I missed it, man. I wanted to see it. That's like one of my favorite movies.
Working. They're doing
The live action?
They're doing the second one too. Yeah, but that first one.
Ninja Turtles from like our time, our generation, 30-year anniversary. That's a long ass time if you think about it.
Man, Ninja Turtles, that movie, I saw that movie at a young age, and I was obsessed with that movie. Obsessed. When they whipped Raphael ass and threw him through the window, changed my life, fool.
Ninja Turtles.
Howard the Duck.
Or even yesterday. Yesterday was the 25th. It made 24 years since Aaliyah died. 24 years.
Yeah, I saw that.
What the hell? 24 years? Like, where did that 24 years go?
I was watching BET 106 in Park when they announced it. I was a kid.
I was at Penn State College, so I was at some fashion show.
Shit, I was single digit age.
Center. Was a little baby back then.
Yeah, damn. What was that? 24 years ago?
And shit. Yeah, man. 2001. He's a junior in college.
It was 8.
Yeah,
years is crazy.
I was 8.
Sophomore. Oh, I was a junior. He was 8 years old, bro.
I couldn't understand the concept because I was just watching her music video. So like, how did she die?
People die, man. You remember when Star and Buckwild made fun of that shit on the radio with the planes crashing on High 97?
Oh, that's how she died on a plane crash.
Yeah,
Saying that
it was that pilot like First Flight.
That was
there was a big concert. Miss Jones in the morning. They're making fun of that. They made a whole song and everything about the plane crash. It was fucked up.
What the fuck?
yeah.
I think that was another plane crash. Not my bad. Star and Buckwild made some crazy.
Were they making fun of 9/11?
No, well, they made fun of Aaliyah dying, Star and Buckwild. I don't know if you remember that, Imanic. I don't know if he was
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, I was big in the radio. Like back then, I used to be all about the media, and this is like early internet, so like that shit was floating around on an MP3 on random, like blogs or forums and shit. So I remember downloading it because I was up in Pennsylvania at school at the time. So shit was fucked up, and then Jay-Z dissed him on that damn tribute song to Aaliyah. So there's a lot. I mean, this is
The whole industry right now, the music in general is all crazy. It's all fucked up. If we could sit here all night, if we could sit here all night talk about music and everything, I would love to sit here all night talk about that.
what's your take on Kendrick and
Here we go. Oh God.
I just like to hear different people's takes on it.
Who? Kendrick and who?
And Drake, like, how do you feel about 1 year later, a little over a year later?
Honestly, they're both good rappers. That's it. To me, there's one's rapper, one MC, one hip hop. I don't know. To me, I listen to both. They're both good.
Oh my God, a subtle nuance tank. God bless you so much.
That's it. They both
Thank
good
you.
to me.
Thank you so much.
And then you said you like 6ix9ine. You know how many people don't like 6ix9ine? And when you said that, I was like, oh, shit, okay. I was listening to and
No. I used to listen. I used to love them when he first came in.
ain't nothing wrong with that. If he snitches, he snitches. That's his business. That's not our life. You know, that's
Civilians.
I find it funny, like 6ix9ine, like snitch, fuck 6ix9ine, and it'd be the same person that listen to Gunna More, and I'd be like, listen to Gunna, yo, you listen to Gunna, fam. That's why
Gunna put his homies in prison. 6ix9ine. Well, no, he didn't put anybody in prison. Really, he just pleaded. But like 6ix9ine put some people who was extorting him in prison. There's a difference, in my opinion. But I don't really,
But
who do I know? I ain't from the
he's really snitch if he did that to get himself not to go to jail. I don't think that's real.
Oh no, he's snitching. He's snitching. But I think if you weigh one against it, would you snitch on your friends or the people who were trying to extort you as a criminal? If you were a criminal, like to me, I think there's a little bit of, if you look at it from a nuanced perspective,
Yeah.
6ix9ine style of snitching is more justified, in my opinion.
Right.
Well, what do I? Even they're both bad in the criminal aspect of things. If I was a criminal, I'd be like, nah, they both need to die. But if you look at it from a civilian's perspective, oh, those guys are trying to extort him and beat him up for his jewelry and shit. And then the other guy, like, yo, that homie built your whole music career, and now you in court talking about pleading out and shit, just so you get a little less time while you're.
That man wasn't trying to end up like YMW Melly. He said, hell no.
YMW Melly literally killed his boys, yo. That's just crazy. Like,
That man Gunna said he pulled the Gucci man. He got out.
Yeah.
He done lost all that weight. He got them teeth white.
Yeah, Gucci look good now. He look good.
Hey, bro, it's something about once you get out of that bed, bro.
Start too, man. Women take care.
Yeah, his wife.
She held him down.
Yeah, took care of the money and shit, all that stuff. See, that's good shit. It is what it is.
What do you think of Remy and Papoose situation? That is crazy.
Papoose likes some brolic looking chicks, number one. And number two, now you see the girl and then he was cheating. They both cheated, right?
Yeah.
I don't know the whole story.
They both cheated. She cheated, he cheated. It was all, and then they put it all on social media so everybody can know their business. Like, that's just crazy, bro.
Once the cheating stuff start, it ain't no let's take a break, let's go to couples therapy. With me, I'm clocking no, bro. Like,
well, look, Beyonce and Jay-Z, I mean, he cheated. That's supposedly alleged.
And they got a strong foundation, and I'm happy for those socialites. But with me, once you dig in somebody else's ass, go ahead, go. Be with them.
Supposedly, Swiss Beats cheated on Alicia Keys.
Well, didn't they start art? Didn't he cheat with Alicia Keys to get with her? Wasn't he with somebody?
Right, yeah.
So,
Shonda. This is
his other thing, or whatever. But he said that he's messing with Lala Anthony or whatever.
What?
Supposedly, that's what they're saying.
Damn, Swizzy, Mello gonna have to hit you with that.
I mean, look,
pull up on you.
I always had a little crush on Lala.
Yeah, Lala's bad. She bad.
Yeah, we know how often you paused that scene in Power when them titties was out.
Oh, word! I forgot about that. I got to rewatch.
Yeah. If you say you didn't, your ass ain't watch Power. No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying people in general. Everybody saw.
Oh no,
everybody saw that.
I forgot about that. I remember because I was watching with wifey, so I kind of like turned my head a little bit.
Bro, ain't nothing worse. It ain't nothing worse. You watching somebody getting screwed or getting nude, and a family member or grandma or your girl walking, you just like, I didn't know that part was coming. I didn't. I remember the first time I was watching Game of Thrones, I was near my folks, and then Aquaman was just watching that blonde haired joint, and my mother,
Yeah, I remember that joint.
what is this? I said, hey, on you, on my mother, I had no idea this was about to happen. I thought this was like some
HBO.
I was like, I thought this was some Lord of the Rings shit. I did not know Aquaman was taking Shorty to Pound Town in this show. And I mean, my man was going in, and I'm just like,
Yeah, turn your head. Yep.
awkward.
No, this is the most awkward. Remember that movie Basic Instinct with Sharon Stone? Remember that movie back in
Oh, when she showed her pussy?
Yeah. We watched that as a family. I was like, we gotta go see it. They knew. We rented it from Blockbuster. This is how old I am. We rented it. We watched the movie. That part comes on. Like she opened it. I know obviously all the sex and shit in the movie. There was all the sex all over the movie. But that shit, that was the first time, like that's the first time I ever seen a pussy in my life. And I thought it was like, I don't even know how old I was. That was like 92. So what year was that? That was like
That was -1.
92 or 91. I don't know. I was like 12, 13 years old. Mind you, it was hard to get adult content back then. Like I'm 6 years older than you. I'm 100 years older than you. But like, dog, it was, you can get like porn now, you just go on your phone, right? Everybody else phone. Now it's like, back then, it was scrambled cable box, hoping you find your parents or mom or.
I was saying, you ain't the brother number?
I had a sister. She will. She's 4 years older, but she was a goody two shoes. My dad had a little porn stash, but it was like 3 Playboy magazine and a couple of tapes. And I didn't know what that shit was until we moved. You know, I like he at that point, it was just in the basement somewhere, and I found it. Like after that, it's what's so funny, when we moved around, I still have that shit. It's like
I think
Playboy, all that shit.
I think the first time I saw porn on the internet, I was looking up Grand Theft Auto cheat codes. And I went to the wrong site, and I was just like, oh, cool.
Yeah, it's wild, like all that stuff. But like,
It's on social media now.
when you
and
now it's like
everywhere.
yeah, you can't even get it.
It's just like desensitized the porn. Like when I see porn like scrolling on X or something like that, I just be like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Make sure the volume off. That's all.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught out there. Or somebody look over your shoulder.
Or even some clubs used to be like that. Like I heard Club 54, Club what was the other one? Limelight. You ever heard of Limelight?
I remember that.
My mom told me.
They used to be the church, right? Limelight was in their old church, and
She said they used to be go crazy back in the days.
Well, that's when ecstasy and shit was popping. I remember that back. Whew, man, if you was in New York and shit, like all the rappers was popping pill like that like ecstasy and all types of shit. Motherfuckers, early 2000s, 99, early 2000s, man. When that shit hit the streets, everybody was dazed, man.
Yeah, there was a podcast. Ghostface was talking about he was doing dust for one of his tracks and all that shit. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't.
Oh no, the Wu-Tang niggas was on. Yeah, they smoked dust and mixing coke with their weed and shit. Like for real. Like I don't know about all that. I never did no hardcore drugs like that, but I remember rappers and all types of people just being out there doing all.
So my whole life, I used to smoke cigarettes. I quit like for like 12 years. And weed, I used to smoke weed heavy, but I quit. It's been, I don't even know, maybe 15
Still smoke,
years.
little edibles. I do a lot more edibles now, more micro dosing and understanding the shit, But like I don't smoke like that because I know it's bad for your lungs and stuff. Like I still keep I roll a little joint now and then just to kind of.
Shit, my biggest vice is sodas. I don't know. I'm a clean dude.
I vape. That's all I really do now. Vape.
The vaping bad for you. Now you talking about that's bad. You might as well just smoke Newports. You are literally like you're smoking the purest of nasty chemical vapor. That's how bad vaping is. Like he's selling it. Anybody I know who vapes, look at the chemicals on that shit. You're better smoking that fiberglass than that Newport.
You're right.
Oh, if you get a 10-piece now gift.
Look, for a pack of Newports out here now, it's $20. That's crazy.
How much is the vape? Like a refill on the vape?
I buy one for $20, but it lasts me like 3 or 4 weeks. If I used to, So if I buy a pack of cigarettes that's $20 for myself, that shit will only probably last me like for 4 days.
Wait, do you chain smoke the vape? I don't even know what that means exactly. Like, do you just keep puffing, or you just like?
No, right now.
Oh, okay.
No, I do. Like right now, I was puffy, but I didn't know if I could do it on here because I don't have.
Okay.
So
This ain't going to TikTok.
I know, but
Do whatever you want. It's
but
going on YouTube.
podcast, I don't want to be disrespectful either. You know what I mean? So I.
You can smoke crack on here if you want.
Yeah,
Okay.
the concept of respect on this show is little
Nah,
time.
we don't. Look, we're only being like cordial because you're a guest number 1 and you're a lady number 2. You know,
I'm almost raised
Just talked about this, talked about that. I don't.
No, but that's.
Dildos. We can talk about anything. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm almost raised us with a little bit of decorum.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because like I always, I'm very comfortable, around women because I have a sister, and that was it again, and obviously my wife's a woman, but like I get it because it's easy, and y'all are humans just like us, so I don't really care about none of that crap, But sometimes people get uncomfortable, like, oh my god, no, don't offend. But I like if everybody's cool, everybody's cool, and obviously if you cross the boundary, you'd say something. I hope.
Yeah, if
If
you're
I said something that offend you, please tell me. I think we
If-
cleared that up.
if
Did
the
the
intentions
song,
are-
so we're good.
if the intentions are pure, like, and then you do cross the boundary, they're like, hey, that's that. Wow, you be like, oh my bad, course correct real quick, but
Oh yeah, you got it. Like yeah,
I feel like people, especially in this internet age where people's secrets getting aired out, it's always the super nice guy who loves everybody or the super respectful, I love my wife dudes that be the most fucked up people.
Yeah.
Like them the ones that get caught out and you be like, I knew that motherfucker was.
But the ones that are preachy about it, like always saying like, oh, why you looking at a titty or why you doing that? Especially your homeboys that do that shit. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like, yeah, if I was out there talking to other women doing all that stuff, like I those boundaries, of course, that's just I'm a big believer in karma. So if I go outside, I am like not talking to no girls. I ain't trying to be social with no women because I understand that one thing could lead to another. All of a sudden, oh, we're chit chatting. Next thing you know, you have a new friend, and then you're like, you know what? I don't even go outside no more. 'Cause I'm a social person. If I start talking to anybody, if they're a female and I get attention, or anybody, I just start, whatever. But like I said, I don't do any of that shit anymore. So I'm just like, all right, cool. Because my wife's more of an introvert. She doesn't really talk to people. More everything's like business connections now and all that other shit. So it's just those boundaries and understanding marriage in that sense. Because when I first got married, I came home one night and I got home like 3 a.m. Now mind, we were married since this is like I want to say 2016. So we've been married a few months at this point, right? This is the first time I stayed out late with the homies. My wife didn't say nothing. I got home. Next day, oh, you got home late. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. We was out doing whatever, we stopped to get food, whatever. She's like, that's inappropriate. Like, what? Inappropriate? What? Oh, shit. Married people don't do that. Then your voice starts raising up. She's looking dead. She starts crying. She started crying, bro. And I'm like, oh my God, what are we doing? And I have hangover. Like, my head hurts. I'm like, yo, bro, like, what are you talking about? I can't believe you stayed out late. I would never do that. I'm gonna get you back. Next time I go out, I'm staying till 5 a.m, whatever.
Dang.
Oh my God, what are we doing?
Like, girl, even go like, oh, stop that.
Yeah, like but mind you, I remember back. This is when we were dating. She got wasted, and she called me. She was out with her friends. They left her in the streets. 2 a.m, like drunk as fuck. Didn't know where her car was. Nothing. I had to go scoop her up and shit. And I was like, yo, that's fucked up. And then like just thinking about like that shit and like how much I care about my wife and all that junk. Like these are humans, right? And like these are the people you know. And this is you're being married. Like if you care about somebody that much to the point where you care about their well being, like honestly, like if Kari stayed out till 5 a.m, I really wouldn't give a fuck. I'm thinking like, how about checking on him? My wife though, or me? Like, yeah, you're concerned about that. She's a little less, she kind of like masks that a little bit, doesn't because she doesn't like to show too much emotion. But when she is emotional, I get it. You know what I mean? And I try not to spark that emotion or upset her or do any of that type of stuff, just because I know she cares enough that she wants to see, me being safe and not messing up and
Right.
stepping out or doing whatever. So that's what makes, I don't know how your relationship is. But I think that
My mom's she's the same way with me. That's why, like I told you, that's why I don't go nowhere. I just work, come home, and sometimes I hang out with certain people, or I just stay in there.
Yeah. No, it makes sense because you gotta. I mean, especially if you care about the people, it's just like, all right, cool. You don't want me stepping out on you or doing anything or whatever. And we socialize together now. It's like we do stuff with couples. We go out on our
Yeah.
we have fun with our family. And it's cool. I really enjoy that. And like the quality time we spend together is cool because it's like that's that person that you can make these silly jokes with or do whatever. And it's like
It's not just your partner; it's also your best friend. So it's like
exactly, yeah. I can honestly say my wife's my best friend because of the connection we made. She knows me better than anybody else. Shit, she seen me naked, so it's so good. It's like one of those things. You know what I mean? Yeah. Absolutely. No. Oh, he's back. We haven't talked about sneakers much, so I think we've been talking for a minute, but you back, Kari back. I think there's one more segment of the show that we should get into, and then wrap it up because we have been talking for a while. It's been 2 hours, and we gotta have you back. We're probably gonna have a big sneaker, like 10 people on here one day. I told Drew he needs to come back. Definitely a great conversation we do, even though we didn't touch on sneakers as much as we should have. But Kari, anything else going on in the culture, or can we just get into what's coming out next week or this week?
Yeah, the big culture thing is we talked about the awakes, talked about our pickups.
Undefeated
Supreme is Thursday. We're gonna be excited for that. We're gonna do some homework, and then next week we're gonna touch base on what we copped. Besides,
AE2s.
yeah, AE2s, I was gonna lump that into like basketball sneaker culture in general. You got the Ja 3, AE2s, Caitlin Clark got a logo, Angel Reese debuted a Baltimore colorway of her sneaker. Like Hoops is hooping right now.
The AE2s are dope. I like them.
So the Air Max is coming out too. It's supposed to be in a box.
UGOs. Yeah, those are fire.
I need those.
Need all of
They got a green colorway too coming out, I think.
Oh, the AEs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw them. They come out in April and they were like black with green hits. Them joints, that should have been the first colorway. Them joints crazy. Do you own any AEs? Are you like a hoop shoe person?
Nah, I mean I play ball, but I just play like in regular sneakers. I don't go crazy with basketball sneakers.
Okay. Yeah, neither do I.
You want to ask me who's my favorite basketball player of all times? I'm gonna tell you Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman.
We're done here.
I'm gonna say Grant Hill. I'm gonna say Patrick Ewing. You know what I mean? Those are my eras.
Let me get back in it. I'm sorry. We're done here.
You done hurt that night.
You're not welcome back on this podcast ever again.
Sorry.
Those
are my eras. Those are my times.
That doesn't matter.
That's the needle.
They're better basketball players than LeBron James.
He says LeBron James, bro. Everybody says LeBron James.
I don't know. You're wild.
But that was your era too. Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, all right?
I love Mike.
Jersey Kid was nice. Remember Jersey Kid?
I can't believe you said you love Mike. I think that's the first time I ever heard you say that.
No, it was a dog. He was my favorite basketball player. And then I saw LeBron James. And I saw Kobe too. Kobe was my favorite. I look at it as from the
nice too.
Iverson's great. But I always say this, and this is the same thing I tell Sean. And we have these stupid arguments about who's better, LeBron or these people, these nostalgic people. If it's about nostalgia, hey, all day, Michael Jordan. I remember when he did a reverse layup. Ooh. And, I can see my little nephew in AAU do a reverse layup that looks better than that shit now. But look, I digress. What?
I said, then get his ass on the 10-day.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying that era was cool. It was a lot of highlights, but now we're in this different era, and like just from a pure like skill level and who's controlling the game. Never mind championships, because that's a hard thing to attain. When you're playing in a weaker era, like Jordan played, like anybody could have won in that era. But like, individual with that skill level. But like the shit that LeBron's doing or has done, it's unbelievable, in my opinion.
He's nice. He's all right, but he needs to retire right now.
Nah, he's good. He's good for another 20 years. He can
chill out
until he's 85.
They need somebody else to shine. They need another player.
And Luka's gonna be that guy.
Hopefully,
it's dope.
I mean, this is the first time in 2K history that Luka got a higher player rating. Well, not Luka got a higher player rating. That LeBron does not have the highest player rating on his team.
Oh, Luka got it? Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's a little.
Skinny Luca, bro. It's a new era in LA.
Yo, Flip 13s are coming back in 2026.
Sure, why not?
Every 5 years, they're doing this.
The rumor is it's gonna be a low.
There's a lot of sneakers coming out this year, man. It's crazy.
Cowboy fan made me hate that shoe.
I'm just scrolling through sneaker news right now, like just looking for the sneaker shits. None of y'all got the vaults from the Kobe, right? So it's I want to get those new Panda Dunks,
So like,
Panda fur on them.
I just don't understand. Like Nike finally do pre-orders and it's on a random Christmas Kobe. Like,
Oh, the Kobe 3, right? It's a Kobe
Yeah,
3 or
the
2.
Kobe 3. And is that a retro or is that a new colorway?
Oh,
I don't know about Kobe 3s. I know the models are retro, but did he have a Christmas Kobe? Were they doing Christmas basketball shoes on the Kobe 3 era? Because I thought his first Kobe Christmas shoe was the Grinch. I could be wrong.
Nike sneakers reserve. Nike debut sneaker reserve. Nike particular Christmas at Christmas. Kobe Day or on Christmas instead of. And they're saying here that it come out. It's a Kobe 3 Christmas. That's what they're calling it, but I don't think it's a. I don't know if it's.
I'm gonna save my opinions on Nike sneaker reserve for next week because I wrote a little something up. I'm gonna save it. I got thoughts.
I'm trying to have everybody. I don't know if you want to come back next week, but we're probably gonna have a bunch of people on. Like we're like real heated discussion. I usually just show up and let everybody play. I don't know. I'm not a sneakerhead, so I just gotta keep it all.
Yo, Volt.
I'm a reseller.
Yo, profiteer. Yo, colonizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, I think yeah, for sure. I think I'll wrap it up because I've got to do some editing and actual work for tonight since I was so backed up on calls today. But Emonic, thank you so much for coming. Obviously, we say give your socials and shit if people make it to 2 hours and 60 minutes through.
We'll put it in
where they can find.
We'll at you and put you in the clip.
Oh, we're gonna at you. Like there's a ton of clips coming out of this episode. Trust me. So you will see your face all over our social media this week, the same way you saw Drew's face all over our social media this week. So yeah, but shout out your ats and stuff. So at least all the.
Cool. It was nice meeting you, man. Finally.
You want to give your socials? Like, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I think you should. My Instagram is famous Imanic, and then TikTok Imanic and NYC.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna give you a follow as soon as this wraps up.
Me too.
Yeah, and you follow his blank page with nothing on. Wait, you're never gonna really set up. You never really gave it.
I mean, you can have 0 followers. I'm still gonna follow. I don't. And
No, this is the thing.
Why is because I know your face already.
Oh, let me tell you something. This man refuses to set up a TikTok for some reason. And he has reasons for not. Like he's like, I'm setting up the perfect name I need, all this shit. Which I think is bullshit at this point. Because you can still set up the fucking page, rename it later, or whatever.
I don't understand what setting up the page means.
I need to tag you on the post so people know that you're in the fucking video.
I mean, this is what I'm just saying, man. You gotta lay it out and do 1, 2, 3. That's it for the day, right?
All right. This holiday weekend, cause I'm busy as shit at work, and I'm recording tomorrow.
They had telling him,
Hey, you get 2 coming.
yeah, go grill a hot dog and come up with a name for your social medias, please. Because we need. I want to make sure you're tagged. Oh,
Said I ain't crushing no glizzies. I'm gonna leave that to you.
I love a good glizzy on the.
Let you do.
Oh, hey, I like this too.
Yeah, see, she go.
All right, now we got no wiener told. Now getting crazy.
She go both ways on that one. Yeah, it's all good.
And they wasn't in the wiener.
Thank you for coming through. This has been a fun pod. I wish we talked more about sneakers, but we're getting to know you and knowing that you're
getting the chemistry is the most important. Like sneakers would be it, but the people is what matters.
Yeah. Wait till you meet Eddie though. Eddie's gonna blow your mind. Like I want to have him on next week. It's basically his podcast when he comes on here. So.
I think I seen him in one of your other videos.
He's the guy with the undefeated fours, the OG ones. He has the
he's bald headed too, right?
No, I don't.
Is Eddie bald?
I'm bald headed. Is he? No, he has.
Zemo's got a hat on. I don't know.
He has long hair though. No, he's half Filipino too. He's Filipino.
I remember. I used to see.
Yeah, he's the guy with the undefeated fours. See, he was on. This is, I think, if you look on our original page, because I started the sneaker page after that, but I did post the first post on the sneaker pod is Eddie in his undefeated fours. Yeah, he's he's on but he is like a real, like, he's a gearhead with the cars, and he's a big sneakerhead. Like, he knows too much. And my, I, like, when he comes on the pod, I basically just give him Kari too. He just stands there like looking like, okay.
You gotta give him his platform. Yeah, let him.
Yeah, no, you got to. And I don't understand why he could do it. Like, he's the type of guy who could do a solo podcast. If he just he's got the equipment, I think. I mean, they've done the podcast, and homie, I forgot his name. Nat. Yeah, they did that already. And it's funny, his man went viral for talking about putting sneakers in a microwave. He said, the man said on another bigger podcast, he said, "Yo, to break in my dunks, I put them in a microwave." On Sneak This, yeah.
I'm saying this.
He said he put his dunks in the microwave to break them in, and everybody was like, "What the fuck you talking about?"
That's crazy.
But it's being in the shoe industry, bro. Just get a shoe extender, fam, or get a bigger size.
But just put it on your foot and wear it.
Shout out,
bro. We gotta say,
Matt, cool people, man. Shout out his platform too. He got a little show.
Oh, he does. Him and Eddie. Yeah, him and Eddie don't do that other pod together.
I don't think so, but he got his own little network going, and I watch his stuff. I don't know if he know, but Mac, I support you. Is you watching this? Which you should be, and so should everybody else.
Bro, yeah, I should be all watching this.
Facts, cause I've been preparing, bro. I'm ready for the Raycon, the NordVPN, what's Rainy Shadow,
all the shitty brand deals everybody gets, like shouting out fucking VPNs and headphones.
I can't wait for this video is brought to you by Crep Protect. They still do shit.
I get hit up for brand deals all the time. I just don't take them because there's nothing good, and they're all like the ones where you get commission off the link. So I don't want to waste my time. I don't have a big platform yet. Yeah, I mean, but look, the paid one. Yeah, it'll all come along. Like, I'm very confident in that, but also biggest thing that we enjoy is platforming people. So, Imanic, thank you. I feel like, helping, and regardless, I mean, you obviously have a little bigger following than us on TikTok and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, it's a community, and I'm happy that, like you said, recognized, oh, these are real cool people. We do this, and it is a community. So I appreciate you. Both that way.
Y'all are real good people. Besides the video, I have like behind it, you're probably mad chill in person too. That's why I said, once y'all get to know me more, as much we talk, and y'all get to know me and trust me, we can go out to dinner, do lunch or something.
No. Yeah, no. Next time we in the,
I like to think I'm a crazy person. I'm a kidnap y'all because I can't kidnap y'all.
I mean, anybody's capable of doing anything.
I don't have my nature, so I can't kidnap y'all right now.
Nah, you're all good. You're all good. I love to hang out because we got, we need to go. I haven't been in New York since the end of 23, man. I need to get back up north, man. Yeah, and that's funny. I miss home, but then like a lot of my family moved away or passed away.
I'm actually supposed to be going in October for New York Comic Con.
Oh, so there you go.
I'm
down in October.
Yep.
Yes.
But Kari, I will probably be in DC October 10th, the week of October 10th, I think. I'm going up there for a conference.
Run it. I'm also on
year conference. Nah, yeah. Have you linked up with Sean yet? Have you guys ever linked up?
No, and I've passed his building every day.
Oh no, he don't go with it all.
I know he don't be in there, but like we gotta find a moment to.
Oh yeah. He's in the city a lot, like, but he out in the suburbs now. He all the way out there, like 40 minutes out the city now. So,
but y'all rich, so my pilot is not. Y'all probably want to go to like Fogo de Chão.
When we go to DC in October, we'll link up. You meet his wife. He'll probably come out for dinner or something. And then, who else is in DC? John. I'll probably hit up John.
Yeah, John like 7 minutes from me.
Yeah,
I'm in this crib a couple of times. Yeah, well, I'll bring the Osmo. We'll do some live streaming. Fine, sir. Shit, might as well knock it out. One time, they don't want to go to New York. Shit, why not?
Yeah,
New York be lit.
I know. Anywho, all right, y'all. That's been another 12 Hub Sneaker Podcast. Check you all in the next one. Thank you, Imanic, for coming through. And we will see you next week. Peace.
Peace.